After succeeding in stopping a fiendish cult from resurrecting a dead demon god and witnessing the death of the god Gorum, our heroes take their opportunity to sail down the southern coast. Searching for further adventure, they're told that a priest in the town of Sandpoint is in need of help. Sounding like a simple enough job, they make their way there. But Sandpoint has a history. They are not the first adventurers to come through this seemingly sleepy town, and although those adventurers were successful in their exploits, their actions have reverberated even to now. Evil is stirring in the heart of Sandpoint, and from the depths of the pit, a fire is kindled. Can our heroes stop it? Welcome to 7 Dooms for Sandpoint. Hello, everyone!
Brogan.
Shit, I didn't... Wait, I need to wake up someone. That...
Huh? Oh.
Wait, what happened?
Deaton, where are you? Where are you, Deaton?
Fucking...
Oh. Oh, he's a little close.
Okay,
Oh, he's still fine.
Alright, there we go. Perfect stream, no problems. Welcome everyone to 7 Dooms for Sandpoint. Or should I say 6?
Zero scuff.
No scuff whatsoever.
Zero scuff.
But yeah, Aggro, I have received your message on Discord. I have just been way too fucking busy. This week, it's been... It's been fine. No, I'm fine. It's
definitely not my fault.
No, actually, surprisingly. I guess...
Surprisingly, it's not my fault.
I think the main thing is 7 Dooms with Sandpaper, a little scuffed. See, there we go. Grogan gets it. But, no. I had a recent release over April Fool's. Something fishy was released on the Patreon. It was also supposed to be released on Drive-Thru RPG, but Drive-Thru RPG was like, no, we know you've had it ready to go for like the last 4 days or so, but we need to check it now, and that checking period can take anywhere from 1 to 3 days.
Was it an April Fool's joke?
Yeah. Like it was a special supplement for April Fool's.
It's a great punchline when you deliver your April 1st joke and then you're forced to deliver it 3 days later.
Yeah. So it's on Patreon, but because it's no longer April Fool's, I've put it behind the membership paywall. So I will suggest that people go to the Patreon. Beautiful, it works. Go to the Patreon where you can find that. If you sign up as a member, it was up for free over April Fool's, and now it's not. But it has a bunch of fish-related things. Like a lot of fish spells, including Trout Slap and Salmon Run. We also have special enchanted fishing rods in there, one of them of which is called Act of God.
Gentle needs that.
He does. This is true.
Which allows you to reroll checks, but, you know, also take lightning damage as you get struck by lightning for attempting it.
Give me.
Every game we play. Jenna, what are you doing? Fishing?
Vision.
Wait, hang on. This is the one game I'm the fisherman. Fuck you.
Yeah. But it's like a shield. It's still his thing.
Still Dandor's thing. I'm
gonna
sorry,
start
we were
fishing
playing
now.
a game the other day, and what did he go and do? Hey guys, I'm gonna go fishing.
So
gonna go
what you're
dog.
saying is Druidic needs to teach Mordosh how to fish.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can just go fishing together. All right.
Yes.
Yep, done
Oh my
deal.
god, the bro's going on a fishing trip.
Well,
Hey, we should-
well,
My dude.
I had the cooking skill to cook it up now.
Oh my god!
it's very true. Also in the book, we have a new subclass for the wizard called the School of Fish.
Oh my god.
Which front loads a lot of the spells from the book as the wizard's curriculum. And it also has some feats for like casters and things. You know, so you can practice your casting while fishing. Yeah, no, that was a bad joke.
Hey, you know what every wizard needs?
I laughed in my head.
Every wizard needs a good shield.
Right. But that's why they got the cantrip.
I'm actually
Go to
impressed that there wasn't another shield.
Go to
shop there.
shieldshop.com.
Oh, God.
There we go.
I was getting there. I was
You
getting
getting
there.
there?
I was just taking my
Yeah.
time with it.
God damn it, Jen.
Poor dwarf having to do all those beans.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I apologize if during tonight's session I occasionally sound like I'm in horrific pain. My chat's making me do bean boozles and sour candies. I have a backlog of them to get through, so occasionally I'm going to mute and be in agony and come back sounding really fucking weird. Blame chat.
You had to do 3 before the stream, 3 during your break, and 3 after.
Oh, wow.
I didn't have time to do the 3 before stream intro, so I'm going to do them during the session when other people are doing shit. It's fine. It's fine. I'll mute myself before I do it on stream.
It comes to his
Discord.
turn, and he's just like, smacking with my axe.
Not bean seconds. Yes, I know, Grogan. I also have 4 beans to do. I have the whole fucking candy shop to do today.
Hey, think of it this way: you'll be out of candies by the time you're done.
Also, by the sounds of it, you have to go back soon.
That's all my toxic waste done and half my beans
really?
done. Yeah.
Oh, you finished toxic waste already? I thought you had a ton left.
No.
I had a second barrel to go, and then last week happened, and now I won't have a second barrel to go.
They have been hitting you pretty hard with those beans, I gotta say.
Not the beans.
That's self-inflicted pain. That's fine.
How's it self-inflicted? I mean, you got the option there,
Because I'm
sure.
redeem up there.
Yeah.
He put the regime
Fair.
up, yeah.
He asked for
Demon
this.
fault.
I didn't think they'd be such savages.
That you get
I'm
from
sorry.
the audience.
I'm sorry.
You'd think after
Your
3
chat.
years I would know better. But
This
no,
is your
fine.
chat. Your chat are savages, and you send people
Yeah.
to my chat to bully me.
Yeah,
I was having
that's
a peaceful
fine. The savages
stream
in my
yesterday.
employ then.
Peaceful stream, and then you sent a bunch to bully me.
Yes. I've done to Obscura as well.
Yeah,
It just so happens my chat doesn't bully him.
I don't understand
Hey,
it.
look, I got a hero point. Yay!
Where's? I'm waiting and looking out for G-Wizard. Apparently, he is going to make hard mode tonight. I'm waiting for him.
I've
Where
already
he
got
didn't
2
play.
villain
reminds
points.
me.
I don't need a 3rd one.
No, he
You don't-
threatened this in my chat. He better
Okay.
be here.
He's currently catching a
Oh,
train.
I'm out of points. I did too many last week.
Oh no!
Got
You did spam a lot.
That's fine. I'll get them
He's
back.
like, refill, refill, refill. Ah!
It's a
got you.
Oh
bot.
my god, it's a bot!
And we're just gonna
Dude, I'm gonna give you my get fucked bot.
I can't fuck it off, so it's not me.
Obscura, I'm gonna give you my get
Be gone,
fucked bot.
fucked.
I have all those programmed in. And it's so satisfying every time it happens.
How dare you?
What? I told you if I got him.
I now
No.
have 3 villain points.
No.
This is gonna be
That was
great.
G-Wizard.
No, he'll use it.
Yeah.
Probably,
He
maybe.
was can top him up after he uses them on us to make us reroll our crits.
Yeah.
Time.
I'm just trying to figure out if I got anything else in the
that's
name of
so.
announcements. I don't think I do. I will say I have already received some feedback from the fish book. There's a couple of people who have already used some of the spells and some of the things in it for their games. And apparently
That's so
their
good.
players have just been like, what the fuck is this? And have also laughed immensely. So, that's good. That's good. But as soon as it's up on Drive-Thru RPG, I will have the links and everything else set up for that. But there are some very interesting things happening on my end in the near future, so keep your ear to the ground for that. But otherwise, let's start doing the character introductions.
Deb's going first so I can get some of these fucking candies done.
All right.
Fine.
Hi, I'm the 12th Dead Under, aka Druidic B-side. I throw axes. I have a bear. I'm going to be in pain very shortly. I'm the one that goes down a lot, and it's definitely not self-inflicted. I personally blame Nixie for not healing me enough. We didn't level up. That was the last session. So, no, we're good. Hi, bye. I'm going to go suffer now.
Suffer.
Suffer.
Obscura.
What?
I heard you.
I'm allowed to say things.
No, did you say a pun again? And I missed it.
Maybe, I'm not sure.
Makes me sad.
But
Makes me sad.
I'll have to. Anyway, Mordosh.
Yes.
Because I think
All right,
I think
Mordosh.
it's just going to need a little bit of a moment.
Me orc, me big, me fighter, me love shield, and redheads and green eyes apparently.
That's a fact.
I love my shield,
I love
and I
it.
secretly
Named her
wish to
Betty.
open a. I secretly wish to open a forge/in/something.
You're
Eatery?
thinking
I'm
of
just saying
some
we
sort of
call it the
business.
Blacksmith Bistro.
The blacksmith.
That's so
bistro.
good.
There we go.
That is actually really good.
Damn straight, I know my shit.
Now name our group.
The fuck ups.
Some
Oh,
things
that's
cannot be named.
embarrassing.
See, now I'm just thinking of like a Korean barbecue style place, but
Oh.
instead of having like the
The
grill
strike.
in the center, it's like an anvil that heats itself.
Oh, that's so good.
Mwah.
So now I'm just
you're
hearing that we all need to
Kevin.
open our own restaurant.
I'm
specialty
gonna
dish?
work with this boy.
My specialty dish will be the striking salmon. It'll be a long sword and a salmon dish.
Hell yeah.
And the
You
plates
could
are
put,
shaped like shields.
Kebabs and like stuff on like weapons and shit.
Yes, the plates will be shields.
Plus one striking skewers.
Things
Irvetta!
are coming together.
Yeah, I love that. He's got plans. Me?
Yeah, you're next.
Hi, I'm Tara. I play Arvetta. I party rogue. I did a sneak. I make the friends.
You do make it the friends.
I make it a
Totally
friend.
normal human. Nothing special about her. Don't look.
I mean, it's becoming more obvious that maybe not totally normal.
Totally normal, I said.
Maybe.
I'm
But
sorry,
yeah,
becoming obvious?
I mean, considering that she's blatantly talking to a kin, like a kin, and not really phased about the wording that she's using.
Yes.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you're paying attention, you could probably put it together.
I already did.
Bold of you to assume we're
but
paying
yeah.
attention.
But yeah, she likes
Gee
like
whiz.
tinkering around and making stuff. Recently got into explosives. That's always fun.
Dang.
Just tinkering.
So,
it's
you know,
fine.
the later goal is to defend the tavern now with explosive ballista, because that's an obsession.
I like it.
But yeah,
Yeah?
lots of fun stuff.
It has been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Nixie.
Hey, I'm Nixie Dorian. I am the cleric of the group, the healer. I have been trying to keep Drinic from dying as much as I can.
Trying.
I have been gifted some pretty cool things that I'm excited to use. My goddess has shined bright upon me and has blessed my soul and everything around me. I currently have butterfly wings that I think Arabetta could see before because she was really shocked earlier on when we were at the church.
You're the chosen one.
Did they stay?
Sorry, the blessed
they go?
one, not chosen one.
I'm the Blessed one, not chosen one. Don't scare me like that.
Did the wings stay, or did they go away again?
Don't know yet. We're gonna see once we load in. But yes. Hi.
Well, I think that's it.
All I'm gonna say is she's a suck up to her god.
How dare you? My god has helped us through all of this that we have done so far. How dare you call me a suck? I am a worshipper. I worship the ground that she walks on. It's not.
I mean, if you can't call worshippers of God suck-ups, that's kind of
Then
what
you're not doing it right.
Yeah.
They're like literally, if you're not sucking up to your God as a worshipper, are you worshipping?
Right, right.
I am worshiping. You know what?
So that
This
you
can go
can do
both
both.
This can go both ways, Mr. I like green eyes, red hair. Excuse you.
Wow.
He's got his own thing he worships.
Absolutely. I absolutely suck up the shields too. What? You'll never hear Mordash deny this.
Any like not vaguely non-humanoid thing, Arvada will suck the fuck up.
Yep.
Oh my fucking god.
Well then.
Just give Mordosh a
Me
god
you'll
of shields.
suck up.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Suck up Aphrodite any day. Alrighty. Well, hello, hi. The voice you're
Damn.
hearing is mine. I am Obscura, and the lovely visage you see before you is my Eldritch buddy Deaton. We're kind of in a shared body situation, but you don't have to worry about that because the moon is high in the sky and it is doing its thing, rotating softly, softly, softly. But I do most of the GMing here on the channel and do a lot of stuff in the background. But tonight we are doing some 7 Dooms for Sandpoint. And as I switch over to the map, who remembers what happened last week?
Pain.
Spiders.
Besides sucking up.
Mordash ran through fire and fought spiders.
Pain.
As I fix up people's
That's all I
hero
remember.
points.
Oh, and the talkie-talkie with the other guys that Mordash didn't care about.
Yes, I did the talkie-talkie, and guess what?
We got friends and we got loot.
Yeah.
But they wanted to do ceaseless slaughter.
But they're kind of fucking cute.
But I
They
could
are
have
fucking adorable.
stole their treasure and killed them all.
I'm sorry, they
Yeah,
probably would have killed you.
I'm pretty sure it would have fucked you up.
Yes, but I could have went along with the chest plate. I could have had a theme going. I could have.
No, because then we would have to kill you.
Cursed breastplate,
Oh,
cursed
God.
sword. What could go
And I
wrong?
don't,
Yeah.
I don't have to fucking deal with that. Evil goblin Mordosh? Please, no.
Absolutely not. And you wouldn't have gotten to meet up with your broad that you want to go see later.
Can you imagine he turns up and he's like starting to turn into a goblin?
You don't know. Maybe she's into short kings. You don't know.
I don't think she is, actually.
She might be. Also, alternative, just put on as much cursed items as possible. Maybe the curses will just start fighting each other.
Yeah.
That reminds me of that meme about the warlock that takes multiple patrons, promising his soul to all of them, so they have to go to like celestial court to sort out who actually owns the warlock's soul.
I think someone wrote a subclass for that, where it was just literally, you know, the patrons are fighting for your soul, so which patron you have on which day is kind of randomized.
Oh god.
Oh,
Great.
But yes, Sal the Magician is here. But yeah, what? Last week
does Sal the Magician have a fix for sour candy?
I mean, is Drunic
I
asking or is
presentation.
Dwarf asking?
Both, whatever gets me the answer.
I can make your sour candies not sour-ish. Ooh.
I wish.
Water before you eat them.
I'm back unconscious again.
Are you sure? Are you good?
Back and conscious.
I've still got 3 more of each, but we're good.
Oof.
We're good.
Okay, just remember,
Just take
everybody,
them at once.
you have 2 hero points except for Nixie, who has 3.
Yep.
Wait, why do I have
Oh.
3?
I
Wait,
call hacks.
how did I get 3?
But they ain't a god sucker.
Yeah.
Being a godsucker.
You know what?
New archetype,
I'm
godsucker.
You know what?
My next badge for Nixie should say godsucker.
We walk into like a noble banquet. They do those like announcements, like Mordoch, bearer of the shield, Drudic, thrower of axes, Nixie, sucker upper of gods.
You know what? Fun fact: my god is into that kind of shit. So
Joke's on you.
Nixie
I'm into
Dorian,
that.
the brown nose.
my god would be like, wait.
Every god is into that. That's why they're a god.
Wait. Are you offering to come up to the clouds with me? All right, come on.
They literally the teacher's pet putting the apple on the table.
Oh.
Anyway.
Yeah. See you after class.
But
Sorry, I'll behave. I get my
Let's go ahead
call.
to deal with. Don't we feel bad for him, guys?
where we did leave it last week.
Lonely Planet.
left
I am
it.
not an ankle biter in this. I am sick of sleep.
We left off last week. We burnt a lot of spiders with cowards. They made friends with gremlins. We tried to go down some stairs.
Yeah.
We got ominous as shit. We got the fuck out of there.
You're like,
We met a friendly magician spider that may or may not be fucking up some things. Apparently they're going to help set us up the teleporter so we can go back to base or back to Sandpoint quicker.
At least quicker.
Mordosh has a date to get to. I have a pie to purchase and eat, and a lot more alcohol to drink.
and Aravet has a festival to tour.
The date. I would say the date is not tonight. Today it was get back for the festival.
No, I know, but we're going to get you back in time to do that and have your date.
Well, I
The
mean,
teleporter will help.
yeah. Okay.
So the
fair
date
enough.
could happen.
Fair enough. Yeah.
It could.
Make
It
sure,
could.
make sure that you've got some me time as well, dude. I'm looking out for you.
Well, you did want to do
Aw.
equipment stuff, so
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah.
figured we could do that before or after the festival /
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I
so
don't
was
quite
quite.
remember if we'd said. Oh, there you go.
I was gonna say, just Sal is quite happy to set up the teleporter for you, or at
Yeah.
least power it up.
lead him. We stopped at the top of the thing, but we'll, I guess, lead him back to the room.
Now I've been
Point out things, be like, "That's the gremlin holes. That we have an agreement. They're fine."
Now I have received a specific request to actually show this on
Oh.
stream,
Okay.
so I'm going to bring you back to the
Is that-
Whistlefang lair.
Yay.
Request from who?
There is amazing.
Did something happen? Oh, wait, the lizard is there still.
I'm still loading. What are you guys seeing?
No, I haven't seen anything. I just realized because our plan was to like leave, and then while we're gone, he was gonna like fuck off. He should still be there.
Well, you do make your way back down into the tunnel with Sal. The Hodag is still snoozing quite happily. But you take him
Lock the
through
door.
the secret tunnel to the old laboratory. And you can see Sal's eyes kind of go just that little bit wider as he takes it all in. And he kind of dashes back and forth between all the different books and scrolls and things like that.
Aravet is just like trotting after him.
They're so cute. Terrifying, but cute.
Do you say that out loud?
I was gonna say, do you say that out loud?
Nixie thinks she's talking in her head. She says it out loud.
Aravet literally just like turns around and gives her like the toothy smile again. Outly.
Everybody, you need to stop that. Your fangs look very sharp and they're terrifying.
Here's totally ignores that. She'll put the stuff that we collected of like the lore and the books and the materials and stuff, because we popped that all in the bag or whatever. Pop that out. Be like, this is the stuff we collected that we think is relevant.
Okay.
So I
Okay.
don't know what you need, cousin, but we're here to help.
Okay, no, this should be fine. He starts to dash around the room again, and as he does, he kind of pulls out a strand of silk, Iravetta, you would recognize this as a naughty silk. And he starts to go through the process of connecting the teleportation circles to the Sahedron in the center, just to the points there.
Okay.
And he goes, so, I'm not sure how all of you are with magic, or at least how much you know, but there's a theory that suggests that all magic is interconnected. No matter whether it comes from the gods, or from the weave, or from arcane sources, or even from stranger things out there in the universe. But I think that they're all connected, as I have kind of connected the teleportation circle and stuff. So, are you ready?
Yes.
Because I'm not sure if this is going to work. And he starts to chant.
Is there anything we can do to help? Oh, there you go.
He's going to stand in the center of the Sahedron.
Oh, maybe. I was gonna say maybe don't stand in his work.
Why do we have to stand in the circle to teleport? Maybe.
I think he's activating the teleport, so it's like he's making thing. It's not gonna be like a like he's gonna have to activate each time. I think he's setting it up.
Yeah. There's a bit of a spark and a shock as the one to the west ignites with power. And you see it softly glowing all by its lonesome over there to the west.
Okay.
And as it continues to chant,
wait for sun to come out.
Right.
The one to the east also activates.
Just
But he's
positioning
connected
myself in the
them all
middle
to the
just in
middle.
case it goes lucky.
And once the two of them are ignited, he stops chanting and kind of, he's the spider, so he doesn't really blink, but you definitely get that blink type vibe from him as he comes out of it.
Like it just shakes a little. The
Yeah.
eyeballs.
There's a little wiggle of his legs. But he goes, okay, that should be active now.
Oh, really? That was smooth.
We've already done most of the preliminary work back at Sandpoint.
Well, that was smart and well thought out.
We
Do you
got
think
we got a little bit ahead of ourselves.
Well, apparently not. So it's good. You got right into the timeline.
Lad, just out of curiosity, we were told there'd be a passcode. What did you set the passcode to?
I haven't set the passcode yet.
You guys weren't going to learn it, remember? We were going to do it in a language that was really obscure, which we share. And I look at the group, and then I look at Nix, like I point between me and the spider, and then I look at Nixie. We share, but to keep it safe, because there could be others that are gonna try and like get it, and right. That's what we decided. We can change that, but that's what we decided.
No, we wanted it to be something really obscure, something hard to pronounce and decipher.
Something in spider language and that's not going to be easily figured out and used against us.
Yeah.
So we can just
Yeah.
I don't know what that would be. What do you want it to be? What do you want it to be?
I don't know.
You claim the glory. What did you synced up the teleport? Great job.
He kind of looks around to all the dead bodies in the room. It's kind of like, I think you guys kind of put in the work here.
Like Arabella like side kicks one and like, no, don't diminish the good work. You did well.
Like, did you pile the Sims board over there to the east?
No, they were already there.
Oh, okay. That's fine,
the
I guess.
goblin flame guy, the goblin flame guy tried to like heal off them or some bullshit. I don't know.
Okay.
They haven't disappeared yet.
Well, that's probably because they're on the that's only what remains of them. Their spirit, their kind of essence has already been sucked out.
Hey, Hey, Drunic, you can actually harvest those ones.
Maybe. Kind of.
Don't they all disappear when we kill them? So if they're not disappearing, it means he can like actually harvest them.
Can I try and harvest them for trophies or anything useful?
You can harvest them for trophies, but you can't harvest them for useful things. Their bodies are a little bit too far
I figured
gone
it
for
wouldn't
that.
be useful, but I figured it does.
Yep.
Survival?
Get that tongue.
Yes.
Get that tongue.
What that tongue do?
Fuck!
What the tongue do?
That might still
18
be.
to get a trophy.
Let me double check, because that might be successful for your. Yeah, no, that's successful. For the creatures level.
I get another trophy.
I don't.
I get
How
no
are you
trophies.
displaying these trophies? Are you displaying them openly yet, or is this a taxidermy later thing?
He's kind of. You know how like when you play in a game that lets you do trophies and you can literally just swap them out of your inventory? He's just got them in his backpack and occasionally goes, "Oh, let's put this one on the horse. Oh, let's put this one on the backpack."
Memories.
Or when he gets really drunk, they all come out.
Yeah, like I said, memories.
Yeah, Witcher 3 memories where you hang the fucking trophy on the horse to get the bonus.
Yep.
See, I have never played Witcher 3, but I keep being recommended it, and it's like, I don't think it's for me.
It's so good. It's a time sink.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah, I was
so
gonna say
good.
I thoroughly enjoy playing it, but I don't have the time to play it because
Like-
it is side questaholic, and I cannot not do the side quests.
Yeah, I saw a friend of mine
It's
playing
good
Veil
side
God, and it's
quests.
the
It's
same thing.
engaging. It's engaging though, because it's all like different story.
No, you and I have too many side quests to write as it is
No, that's very true.
without playing them.
So we're gonna go to Sal and ask him a question.
Yeah, he's just like looking for a trophy, so like I don't know, something that like either like a skull or like a something that shows it's a sin spawn.
That mouth.
Just the
Yeah,
entire
cool.
mouth.
I'll cut off the
God.
mouth. Yep.
You can just have his
I cut
head.
off one of the heads.
You can put it on Misha.
Mordosh, you had a question.
Yes. How do you say shield in your language?
Oh, you're asking Sal?
Yes.
He kind of sits there for a moment, or kind of seems to be thinking about it, and his mandibles kind of chitter a little bit. And to Iravetter, he says shield in Anati.
Yeah.
But one of the problems with
password.
the language is you need equipment to be able to speak it without magic.
What type of magic would we need? Because I have magic-ish.
Um,
I'm in human form, so
comprehend languages is the most common one, but I know certain people have the kind of knack to do it if they have other things that they've already
I
done.
can speak the language,
Yes, you can
Right?
speak the language.
but how do I speak the language in human form?
You kind of just can.
Okay, cool.
Wait,
It's
you
magic.
haven't noticed you've been doing it?
Nope.
Yeah, no, that happens.
So when I ask him how to say shield, he does the little clicky sounds. I say, "Great, set the password."
Oh, there we go.
And he sets the
Done.
password.
Right, so basically, as long as Iravetter doesn't die and doesn't lose the ability to speak, we can use his teleporter.
Yes.
Brilliant.
So
Protect the Ayurveda group now.
So, order of priority of
Tell me
protection now is Iravetter, then the White Mage, then the Misha,
Then Misha.
then Mordosh, then
No.
Drunic.
Unique Den Mordosh.
No. If track record has showed anything, Drunic is 100% going to be the first one to die.
That doesn't mean
Not intentionally, but it's kind of how fate's rolling out the carpet, and all right, I'm fine with this.
fair enough.
now, Nixie, you're just kind of
Yes.
patting his legs.
Arabetta immediately just like stares at you.
Everybody just stares at her like, "What are you doing?"
But it looks fluffy.
He's not a dog.
I'm sorry.
Turns around. Spider!
Take a step back.
This is the crab walking towards the dog all over again.
Here we go. Distraction. Misha goes up to Nixie to distract her. There you go.
Oh, look, a bear.
Oh, look, a bear. There you go. That's our group name. Oh, look, a bear.
But I can't talk. She puts her hands on plenty of things.
He rotates around again.
I'm sorry.
If it's all set up now, shall we give it a whirl?
Yeah.
Sure.
Without word. Don't tell the others.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
Who?
I, as the GM, going to try something.
Who?
Is this going to port me somewhere? No. Okay, that's fine.
So wait,
can't
is
see
the
stuff.
portals on the side, or the portal's the big thing? Because you connected them with this thingy, right?
The portals are the smaller ones here and there. I just connected it up to the rune to kind of empower it, because the Sihedron is an inherently magical object. Despite the confessions of Sortion, they still had some good ideas, like the 7-point star is still a powerful rune.
That's true.
And that is pure gold.
Druidic gets like this. Druidic gets like this empty look over his face. And like, yeah.
Magic.
Like, not just be like, you have any fucking clue what he's talking about?
Like, my entire
what, someone
dissertation was
speaking?
on
What?
the interweavings of magic.
Oh, look, a portal!
Look at there.
No disrespect to yourself, but I've got no fucking idea what you're talking about, lad. I throw
Do I just
axes,
say
bud.
it? Do I need to say it out loud? Do I need to be in touch the portal when I'm doing, or can I activate it for them?
You should just be able to say it.
Boop, 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 boop. That's me speaking spider.
So it's now kind of anytime we need to actually teleport, the words are boop, 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 boop.
Bloop, bloop, bloop. No, there's lots of bleeps in there. Get it right.
No, you
I'm
just
not
chill.
fluent yet.
I do like the lighting effect, though.
Yeah, it's pretty.
But with that, there is a flare of magic, and all of you kind of have the sensation of being pulled to the left.
Oh, we all.
Well,
Oh, we all
I was just gonna send the boys.
I don't know.
if the
Yeah,
two
come
of
with us.
Yeah.
if you want to stay
I
behind
had
here,
a
Ravetta,
plan.
you can stay behind if you want to hear Ravetta.
It's just a 250.
Me and
It's just
Nick
a
are
modem
still
data.
here.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just moving it over to the Sandpoint map.
It does still spew us out in that little room below, right?
Wait, why? But why? Why didn't you teleport like the rest of them? What are you doing? Should I be worried?
You didn't teleport
God
either.
damn it.
You, me, and Sal are
Nixie-
here.
Yeah.
Nixie's letting her imagination roll away with her.
The teleporter's right there if you want to use it.
I do not see. Okay.
Yes.
Go shut up.
I look at Nixie because we're alone now. More or less.
Remember
Nixie, do I
TOS? Remember
terrify you?
TOS?
You keep saying stuff like that. Look at Sally, he's so beautiful.
He's beautiful. Sometimes.
Why? You get a look in your eye, like you're thinking about something.
Are you the same?
As Sal? I mean, I called him cousin.
Yes.
He called me cousin.
Yes, but like people also do that in society. Like I call other, elves brother or sister.
We do live in a
Whatever,
society.
Yes. Because you're elves.
Good.
So that would make me. Wink,
You're the
wink, nudge,
same.
nudge. I gesture with a little like gyration of my hands to Sal. That would make me as his cousin.
I see. wow. So the shadow feature thing that I saw.
You guys saw that, yeah? Yeah, that little fuck. I looked at Sal, I was probably just watching without context. Some shadow guy tried to steal my spider form. It was weird.
Oh, yeah, no, that can happen.
Yeah, we were with Absalar. It was like, and I got really ticked off.
I'm sorry, my perception was so high.
I mean, look, it's not like I've been hiding it. You just
No.
act concerned. Sometimes.
Yes. Why am I concerned?
Yes, that's the question. I lean in a little. I'm like, I can't give you a reason. I could give you a reason.
Please don't.
I grab a hand and we go to the portal. That's all I want to do. Unnerve her a little.
Well,
But I'm trying to answer Nixie and my brain's not working. I'm terrified.
well done. Well done.
You bitch.
The urge to resist, the urge that I was resisting of like turning into my hybrid form was so hard. And I was like, I could do it right now. The others would be here.
Oh my god, I did not. Wow.
Well,
Put me on the spot there. I did not have a response.
Yeah.
I will say
Why I did it. It was the perfect opportunity. Literally, the other three went into the portal being awkward, and then we were just standing there, and I was like, wait a minute.
I saw it coming.
I thought you were going to answer my question.
As soon as he said, I'm sending the boys, I was like, uh-oh. I know exactly what's coming.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Does Sal come with us, or does he stay?
he stays behind. Brodard is waiting for all
He's
of you
looking-
on the other side, though.
Oh, then straight before I grab her and run, I'll ask Sal. So what's the plan? Are you just gonna stay here, or
Yeah, no, that's the plan.
He's setting up base camp.
I give him the key because otherwise he's just locked in a room. You know, like I don't know, something happens, he wants to freaking flee or some shit. The key's here. There is a nasty horse, doom god thing down there.
I have been briefed.
But he's like giving vibes to people in the like here. So I don't know if this room is protected or not. So yeah.
Oh.
I'll just make myself a cozy little nest. It's fine.
Okay. Oh, and then I grab her and we go in.
Oh.
On the other side, Brodard is waiting for you. Well, Druidic and Mordos, you'll be the first ones to see him. And he goes, oh, the teleporter actually worked.
Yep.
I
got it working.
should we be concerned that they didn't seem particularly certain that it was going to work, lad?
Well, we expected it to work as planned as a teleporter, but there was always a small chance that you would just kind of be turned into pure heat and light and then just shot off into the horizon.
Great.
Well, that is not.
He's going to turn to Mordosh and just be like, see, this is why I throw axes. Because magic shit's fucking weird.
Oh, it's fine once you work it out. And it worked out all just fine. Completely fine.
Can I, because I don't remember, what time is it, roughly, by this point?
Oh god, there's a question.
Yeah, like what time? Like what was it when we came
You can
out?
just pull a time out of your ass, dude. It works.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna say around midday.
Okay.
Brilliant.
Like,
You can like look once we like because I'm assuming we're also kind of like wandering out of the underground bit.
oh yeah.
Once he sees something, you can look at me and be like, well, the tavern will be open.
Yes, so the
Have
tavern
fun,
is
lad.
open.
I'm gonna go eat pie. Jordan's just gonna wander off to
I will
like,
say,
dear, I
as
want
you're
pie.
exiting the underground area, there's other people just kind of not milling about, but they're kind of doing the archaeology thing down in the ruins underneath the cathedral. All of them kind of bear the golden Zihedron, but in the center of the circle, there's an eye.
Huh?
The eye?
Yeah, it's like the Zihedron, so the 7-point star, and there's just this eye in the center of it.
Yeah, so scratch that. Drunek's gonna do that thing where he goes to walk away and then does that stop midair with a foot and be like, is that an eye? Wait,
Rune Watchers.
hey.
We watched the ruins.
Hey. Yeah, no, I suppose that makes sense. Man, I thought the Fae were fucking confusing. Yep, no, over my head, pie time. it's just like, no. Drunek's kind of that, he's that stereotypical, like, that's some wizard shit.
Yeah.
I don't understand it. I'm gonna go get drunk.
You, Eraveta and Nixie, you will come through next. Brodor will be waiting for you as well, and he will inform you that they have left.
Nixie.
Well, I can't speak for Mordosh.
Yeah.
I wander off. Mordosh
that's
can
true.
do it if you want.
Everyone literally is like got a linked arm with Nixie. Isn't looking at her, but probably knows that she's a bit frazzled after that. And she's got like a shit-eating grin on her face.
Yeah.
Sees her and goes, "Ah!"
Nixie is going to be doing her best to try and perceive and look normal, but if anyone was really paying attention,
Yeah.
it's like a sweat going down her brow.
Well, Mordosh, I do have to
She's got a
ask the
butterfly.
question. Did you stick around or did you go with Drunig?
I'd stick around, make sure they got back first.
That we didn't get yeeted into the sun.
Yeah, get the sun.
Brodor kind of goes, well, see? Perfectly fine. Teleporter worked as planned. Say what you will about the Rune Lords, they knew their stuff.
Yeah.
Confused.
Sal
What was wrong
is.
with the teleporter?
Oh, we could have got you to the sun.
I beg your
I mean-
pardon.
I mean, Sal said they haven't done it before, so it's unpredictable first time round.
Well, yes, this used to
Makes
be
sense.
the main component for a Thessalonian weapon called the Hellstorm Flume.
Yeah. Like a laser kind of thing, like a woo of energy.
The circles in question weren't the weapon themselves, but there was a very minuscule chance that you
Lighthouse.
would have been turned into a beam of pure energy and fired off. Very minor.
But it worked.
It did.
You guys did well. Sal is
that's-
sitting lonely in a Thessalonian chamber that he seems pretty interested in. There are a ton of books.
Well, I'm sure he'll
gesture
come
to the
back when
teleport.
he needs some company.
I'm like, oh, I thought you would like to go. That's all.
Oh, well,
Although the room is locked, it should be secure.
he
Just don't go outside. There's a giant lizard. He's chilling.
he gestures to the room around him and says, well, most of my work is going to be here, at least for the time being, and I'll go back to my cottage, and I've got a lot of information to collate. Especially before
He
tomorrow
looked
night.
like he really wanted to go though.
You get the feeling that although he's kind of curious, it's not to the point of like he has the need.
Okay.
Like he's an academic, but he's old enough to have learned patience. He'll get there eventually.
Alright.
He knows that.
Okay. So yeah, who else is here in the chamber? Just the Rune Watchers?
Just the Rune Watchers.
Well, we completed like one of our missions.
Oh?
Not the main horse one, but we killed
Oh.
Gabagool champion.
You killed Rip Nugget?
Yes.
Oh, well, congratulations
I
then.
don't know who has the bag. I think the bag would be on Misha.
Yes.
But
Misha's with me. We're getting pie.
Yeah. So we have his breastplate.
Okay.
Apparently, he's like immortal. So if somebody puts a breastplate on, he comes back. So like maybe we should deal with that.
He looks to some of the other room watchers, and there's kind of a shared look between them. Goes, probably a grave knight.
Yes, I think that's what we determined. Nixie determined? I don't remember.
I believe it was Nixie.
Yeah, I think so.
Probably something for Abstellar to handle, honestly.
Oh, great.
Undead, all that noise. But, well, I'll leave you to it. I've got a little bit more work to do down here, but are you attending the full moon markets tomorrow?
Yes!
Oh, it's tomorrow? I thought that was tonight. Holy shit.
Get your date in. Get your date in before the festival.
Oh.
Oh,
Maybe.
never mind then.
Oh, maybe. No, I think you said something else.
Well, to
yeah.
remind you, the idea was it would take you about a day to get back. So by the time you
that's
got
what threw
back,
me
you'd be
off.
resting
I was like, I'm
overnight,
back.
and then...
Yeah. But it means we can have a day of rest. I can do lots of crafting. All the crafting shit you wanted. Or you could get the blacksmith to do the simpler stuff if you want. Or the more complicated.
I mean, you could do. I don't know. I'll let you figure out. You can do what you can do, and then we'll have the blacksmith do the rest if it's too much.
Sure. I forgot I called the breastplate the cursed nugget.
Cursed nugget. Well, first let's get the cursed nugget and bring it to fucking.
Abslayer?
Yeah.
Where is our dwarven friend and his wife?
To the end.
Ah.
That's more or less a sign to march off. Go get a beer.
Oh, I will stop
Yep.
with So is the plan to leave Sal there alone? Should we have more people guarding the room? Let's say when we go further down. Is Sal planning to come down with us? Was that the plan?
I think he was just supposed to make a base camp at the top.
Sal is somewhat complicated.
That's understandable.
He's potentially probably one of the most powerful wizards I've ever met. But he's complicated. He does kind of prefer his own company for the most part.
Okay. Alright, well then I'm sure the room will be fine under his watch.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be quite fine.
Okie dokie.
Question: the skull that I got from the sin spawn,
Yeah.
was it fleshy or was that like, because those look kind of like skeletons?
Yeah. It was
I think
probably
it's
kind
just
of
really
desiccated.
tight skin.
Yeah.
It's like really tight
Cool.
to the bone. So it's not like fat or anything or muscly.
Cool. So when they walk in, Drewneck has got a pie. I'll have to pay for that. He has 2 tankards of ale.
Yeah.
One set to the side for Mordosh because he figured he'd be coming along shortly. And just sitting in the middle of the table is the skull of the sin spawn.
Mm-hmm. Just casually, yeah.
He's like, this is what we just fucking killed. Look at that creepy bastard.
To some server who's kind of giving you the pie at the moment, yeah.
Yeah, that's just anyone that's listening.
Dwarf in the tavern, usually, right?
Yeah.
He's
Oh, that's
literally
fine.
like he's doing. It's very much that scene from Lord of the Rings where there's just like pie bits in his beard, flecks of ale. He's sloshing around. He's probably 3 cups deep by this point.
Oh my god.
And he's just like, I threw my axe and it went splat and then it punched me in the face. I don't remember much after that, but then we won! And then he cheers. He's just having a great time.
Give me a performance check, Jurdic.
Oh, great, because yeah, I'm brilliant at these.
You're telling a story.
I'm not against it.
God, we're not with
I
him.
just don't
Stop
think it's
him.
going to go very well. Performance, -1. Let's see. That was nearly a 1 for a 0. We will take a 6.
Take a 6. Yeah, you're kind of telling the story, and as everyone else enters in, because you can hear Druidic before you kind of see him in this current state.
Yeah, I'm not quiet.
Yeah. The server kind of has that look on their face like, yes, sir, okay. Oh, all right.
Just treat it like an elderly man with a story.
We've all been in that situation. Some of us just kind of sidle away.
Yeah, you can't do that when you're the one serving them the drinks.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
He's...
Or when she walks away and give her extra gold and say sorry.
Ah, that's my big buddy! Hey, I got your drink, I'll be fine! And like he's just like patting Misha roughly on the back as she's hoeing into her own pie because he got her own pie this time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, no, he's just two shakes to the wind. He's just gonna have a good time for at least a little while.
At least for a little while, which is fair enough. You've
then
done
he'll
a
go
lot.
drunken fishing, but that's in the future.
Yes. I mean, drunken fishing is its own experience.
Yep.
So down the mug, grab the breastplate, go visit Absalon.
Absalar?
You guys can have like a breath, you know what I mean? It's okay.
No, I want to get rid of this fucking Death Knight thing first.
Oh, wait! Oh my god, lad! And he's just gonna like stumble out of his chair. He's gonna like grab like a fistful of the last of the pie, throw it in his face, and just like, alright, I'm gonna borrow the set, I'll bring it back. And he just chases after more Dosh, take it sloshing in hand. Oh my god, lad!
Gonna go see about destroying the evil breastplate.
Oh yeah, fuck that guy!
I don't want him coming back.
Drunic, do you have to shout?
Yes! Just chases up.
I knew the answer to that one.
He's in storytelling mode. They're all yell. It's all yelling.
Yeah. Never interrupt a dwarf's storytelling.
Remember-
It will end badly.
Oh, shut up.
Do not need
Just
to
remember, we're supposed to be not sharing too many details about what's happening, so keep your storytelling to a minimum.
I didn't tell him where I got it.
This is me, the greatest storyteller. I look at Misha. Wink, wink. Telling you.
I didn't tell him where he got it, just said he killed some shit.
And they're used to people coming by and telling tall tales about, you know, what monsters they may or may not have killed in the recent past. But, Nixie, you were going to say something?
Hmm?
No? Alright.
No.
Nope, guess
I
not.
was mumbling to... I was repeating what Aravetta said, but saying that, you know, our ears do not need to bleed when you're talking.
Well, getting back to the cathedral is easy enough.
It
And
was just drowned out.
Abstalar is kind of waiting for all of you, because you kind of left in something of a rush, shall we say?
Yep.
Oh, has he just been pacing, not knowing where we are?
A little bit. And also he has some like researchers in his graveyard, or his boneyard.
Nice.
I hate when I have things in my boneyard.
So itchy.
Moving on.
He says,
So itchy.
well, I got rid of some... you got rid of some ghouls and they've been replaced with researchers, so... One exchange for the
Which
other.
one's
Yes.
worse?
Well... I am a man of faith. But I do understand that the need for scholarly pursuits as well, especially when it comes to unearthing things in the past.
Speaking of unearthing things, we found something that we hope you can handle.
Or procured it.
Yeah, don't put it on, lad.
fell.
Bad idea.
It kind of fell off his body, or whatever, and then manifested flaming sprinty man.
Okay.
Was it a man? I could have sworn that it had curves when it punched me in the face.
Everyone just looks at the dwarf. Hey, men can have curves.
I don't remember much. Maybe I'm misremembering.
Well, whatever they were. Breastplate?
Yep. And
Breastplate of a grave knight?
Yeah, that's what we figured, Grave Knight.
Well,
if anybody puts it on,
that's
he
one
fully
of the
takes
dooms.
them over and comes back.
so pulling out the
Doom
breastplate.
1. Yeah.
Yep.
As you kind of pull
Here's the
out,
cursed nugget.
he kind of looks to you as you say that, and then looks to the breastplate and goes, "Oh, that's very cursed."
Yeah, cursed nugget. Because his name was Rip Nugget. Aravet is very proud of that.
He kind of waves his hand over the front of the breastplate, and as he does, you kind of see this goblin head kind of press itself into the metal of the breastplate and kind of move and try to escape from it.
Mm-hmm.
There's kind of
That's the fucker. That's the ugly shit. Here, hang on. I've got a hammer.
No, don't fuck with it.
yeah. Still, Rip Nugget's soul is in fact trapped within the breastplate.
Yeah.
Wait, is the head still in the metal?
Well, no. As he pulls his hand away, the head also recedes back into it.
But before the head completely recedes, Druid's going to take a closer. He's like, does he still have the split in the front that we gave him?
Well, probably
Does his
not.
head still look like a butt?
This
That's
is
bullshit.
just the.
Different campaign, my dwarf. Jesus.
No, I
know,
hit him with the tree and we put an axe in the middle of his head.
I just remember
definitely
Butthead
split
from
his
last
head.
time.
No, I split his head like a bloody watermelon before it transformed. I remember.
No, but this is just his soul, a spiritual representation.
So, can you do something about this? What do we do with this?
Yeah,
Just
can
sitting around.
we get rid of this? Because we have a feeling, or at least I have a feeling, that this is the red man from the prophecy vision thing that we got from the lady. Maybe?
Maybe. Well.
Feels like a doom. Maybe.
Whatever it is, he's bad news. We don't want him ever getting out again. So
Yeah,
Well, no, that's very true.
big
As
bad.
as for destroying Grave Knight breastplates, usually it is a case of throwing them into a volcano, usually a blessed one.
I was just about to say, I'm not going to Mount fucking Doom, am I? Yes, we are. God damn it.
Well,
Is there a blessed volcano?
You're not going to Mount
here?
Doom, you're going to Mount Pleasant because this one has to be blessed.
well,
Okay.
no.
That's actually funny.
So usually, Grave Knights will be frost, cold, like the breastplate will be cold to the touch. A slight permafrost all over it. This one seems to be more fire and flame, which makes sense considering the Grave Knight in question. But I'm not 100% sure where we would take the breastplate in that case.
So if we can't destroy it, what do we do with
Okay.
it?
So if it's cold, we throw it in a volcano. If it's hot, we drown it in holy water.
We have that pool.
Holy water?
The
Hey,
Desna-
go bless the bay.
The
Go
Desna
bless the
pool.
bay. Oh,
No, the Desna pool.
The Desna
Yeah,
pool? He looks to Nixie.
Yeah, Nixie got like fancied up from a champion or some shit.
It was weird, there's butterflies.
Yeah, she got fancied up by a Desna pool with a champion
Question,
corpse.
DM, do I still have my butterfly wing?
You do not at the moment.
Okay. Yes, there is a Desna pool. One of her selected champions was in the water.
Oh?
like dead.
Like,
Unfortunately, not of this realm anymore. But they did have this, and she's going to pull out the weapon.
as you pull out
This was the. Oh, yes, go on.
As you pull out Monarch, the butterfly wings kind of emerge again from her back, kind of in a glowing pattern. So not like a biological thing, definitely a magical thing going on here. But as you kind of pull out Monarch and he looks at it, we see his eyes go wide for a couple of moments before he kind of just drops to his knees.
Oh,
Get
Nixie! You have arthritis!
I didn't do anything.
He quickly kind of collects himself and, gets back up and
Put it
compresses
away.
himself. Sorry, it's just the Monarch is one of the blessed relics of Desna. It was thought to be lost.
Lost in the ball.
Yes,
It
but
was-
don't lose it again, Nixie.
Of course I will not. My goddess gifted it to me. Why would I lose it?
I don't know. I lose shit all the time. Two shakes to the wind
therefore
and
I
shit
am
wanders off.
I am not you.
Well,
Well, the pop at the end of it really made it. So, are you okay? Can he get up?
yeah, no,
He is
I'm
up.
fine. I'm fine.
Okay.
It's
Are you going to be okay? I was gonna ask if you wanted to see the pool. Now I'm worried that your heart may fail if we take you to it.
Well,
I'm not
the
that
body's
old.
gone now, right?
I'm not saying you're that old, but your reaction terrified me.
Look, I am sorry. It's just
He's worshipping Nixie. We talked about this. Sucking up. That's how it works.
I'm
Yes,
also
but I
somewhat
know what's
concerned.
up. Concerned? About? Do tell.
Well, such weapons only show up when they're needed.
Well, we do have a ton of dooms to fuck with,
Flaming horse that grants its followers power.
which is still there, and we got an icky vibe. Like, I fucked with one of his shrines, and he went, "Arrgh," like, in the air.
And then
You know
we
what I
went
mean?
down some stairs and shit got weird.
I just think people were just like, this is our home. Can you not? We didn't see them, so there's a chance it's literally that.
Well, I mean, people probably live there, but so he looks around to make sure that things are reasonably quiet and empty in here. He says, "So it's confirmed that the devil has returned."
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm
We
fucking-
killed the goblin chieftain before we got to Rip Nugget. She was like worshipping him. So she had this shrine. There was like a
And he was
taxidermy
her
goblin
powers.
that helped us.
That's the important part. He was granting her power for work.
Yeah. So he's like also a patron. So
Well, there's a lot of discussion about the power of belief. I mean, if you believe in something enough, does it become a god? This question's been around for centuries, since before Earthfall. But
I need some suck ups.
the Sandpoint devil
Church
itself
of Mordor.
has already been considered to be a pretty powerful devil in and of its own. So, granting power to followers, that's not so unusual, but it does suggest that
Yep.
things are moving again.
yep. And we're pretty sure it's down at the base of the pit. We've only done the first floor, which is where the teleporter is. Threat-wise, it's clear. We left this like closed off spider tunnel. We have some gremlins, some like purple fey gremlins that we made a deal with to like stay in their zone, and they're fine, protecting their little sword. Who else is there? And there's a giant lizard that Drunic doesn't want to kill.
Well,
Need to kill the bastard. He's just chilling.
I mean,
He's
if
also
you,
probably going to eat somebody.
the pit is pretty removed from here,
Yeah.
so it should be
If
fine.
it becomes a problem, we'll take care of it. Until then, let
Yeah,
it be.
yeah. At the moment, it's settled. Like he's got
Yeah.
a couple of goblin bodies to chomp on. The gremlins have a deal with us about staying away from anything outside. I show him the map of the seahorse
Yeah.
outside of these bounds. They were real sweet. They gave us stuff.
Yes. Well,
I just look at Nixie. Could that shit be cursed?
No,
They were like nice.
no. You
It could
kind
be.
of did the quick check over. They weren't cursed.
Okay, cool.
No,
Go and wear that
they
ring.
didn't give us- They didn't give us cursed things. They're very strict with what they do and what they are.
Yeah,
What
but
they
they're
give.
they like cursed items, so the fact that they gave us normal items is nice.
More like, I think they put a curse upon their treasure. Actually,
Maybe. Well, even when
okay.
you told us about what they were, wasn't it they liked cursed items? They like curse shit and shit, like destroy shit.
Yeah, that's
That's
part
what
of
they
it.
do.
they normally break
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, sure, if you had left them, not talked to them, if they had stalked you, for instance, there is things where, they would just fuck with your shit.
So, yeah.
As for the
So
breastplate,
don't really know what to do.
submerging it in holy water might do the trick.
You could come see the pool.
I've got some preparations to do for the festival tomorrow, but once it's
Well, I mean,
concluded...
the teleporter's working. So the teleporter's working. She whispers, the teleporter's working, so you can just pop in and out.
Oh, the ritual would take a while, and I'm kind of...
Oh, to do the breastplate, you mean?
It's a consecration ritual.
Well, if it's safe here...
Well, this is
How
holy
long-
ground.
Yeah. We can take it back with us when we head back.
Can Nixie do the ritual?
Yeah, Nixie can do the ritual. I believe she's learnt it.
Okay. Okay, so for now we'll just leave it here. We're safe, and then on our way back we'll grab it and go throw it into the Desna pool, and she can do her little thing.
Yeah.
Should work.
It might just take a little bit.
I mean, we have time. That's not our issue.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've got time. I do want to be here. I make it very clear to the player. I really don't want to miss the festival.
Yes.
It's one of the biggest events here.
Well, I thought we're going to stay here now to the end of the festival, and then the next.
Yeah, well, if we wanted to go back, we could, but that might be a whole other thing. If we want instead, until the festival comes and goes, we can prep for the rest of the
Yeah, I think we stay
trip down.
So we have a day before the festival, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little more than a day before the festival. I say we stay in town. Mordas has some gearing up he has to do and stuff. We can take care of all that stuff, and then any resupply we may need to do, and then we head back down and for a good long stay, like a proper stay.
Yeah.
A proper good stay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get a whole base camp set up and stuff.
Done. Sounds plans wrapped. Judy can go back to eating pie and drinking beer.
No, I'm going fishing.
Fishing too. I'll join you after I talk to Arabetta about what she might need. I give her the stuff I have and to tell her what I need, and she tells me how to get it done.
So I've probably got a lot of crafting to do today.
I'm like, here's my sword. Here's my gloves. I want this and this and this. Go to the blacksmith. Here's a new sword. Can you do this and this and this and this and this? Yes. Yay. Thumbs up. Okay, fishing time.
I don't know whether we want to leave the crafting for off screen or.
I don't think there's anything that really requires an immense amount of skill. It'll just be time.
Okay.
I'm not going to make
It's
you...
mainly the stuff that he wants me to do is taking runes off and putting runes on.
Moving runes and stuff around.
I'm not
If
going
I
to
have
make you
time
roll for
other
each of
crafting,
those.
I'll craft, but I can do that behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Make more lightning potions.
Because what's your bonus to craft?
Did you like this?
I like them.
Okay.
Make more fire ones. Well, make some fire ones just in case. But the lightning was a quick. Oh, and we like the sticky ones too. Make them all.
Okay.
All the bombs.
I'll do some crafting. Okay, I'll do some crafting. It's fine.
Because what's your bonus to crafting now?
I don't remember. 13.
13? Yeah, look, it's rolling a 2 to do most of the rune switching, so 2, maybe 16. So I don't think there's a big chance of you failing, especially if you have access to the time and the tools. So I'm not going to make you roll for each of the individual runes to kind of transfer over. That seems silly.
A lot of this stuff is a little like time tedious. So like, I want to sell some items and buy some items. Again, they're not anything too crazy. I'll just do that afterwards.
Yeah, no, that's all good. We can do that off stream.
Yeah. Cool.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, I said I hand you a new sword, but I wasn't gonna take the time to actually run to the blacksmith and go through the 5 minutes of buying a new sword. Like, I think we can just.
That's fine.
It's done. It's done.
So,
Yeah.
the party is being split.
Things of role play. Yep. Oh, yeah. Again, maybe it depends.
Oh no,
Sorry.
it sounds like the
She might
party's
decide
being
she might
split.
doesn't want to do it.
Sorry, I didn't hear what's being split.
The party.
Party.
I think just a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit
Oh,
around town.
like,
Well,
he's going
Runic is
fishing.
going fishing. So it's gone.
But the rest of the party is up to depends on what people are doing. Like,
What do people want to do?
how much time do you think you have? Is going to take you, and when do you want to start? Like, you might not start that till later tonight. You might want to run around town for a couple hours.
I don't really have too much to do. I want to go talk to the thief guy.
Yep.
And find out like shit about the festival. Like that's the only interest part from gearing up and stuff. So shouldn't be too time consuming.
Shouldn't be.
Shouldn't be. What about Nixie? What's Nixie plan
Yeah.
for her?
What are you considering, Nixie? Doing around town?
Praying
Praying?
to her god for a little bit.
Just kind
Can
of,
help
what the hell?
He's doing festival shit.
A little bit of what the hell.
Yeah.
You can help out.
A warning would have been nice.
Give you a warning.
She didn't give you. Yeah, she gave you a warning.
What are you talking about?
She gave you a whole ass
Whole
vision.
vision.
Yeah. That was more than a warning.
Okay.
She gave you a straight up. She gave straight up
It's
snippet.
not
Yeah, you
normal
know.
for people to just get visions from God. We just happen to see a lot of them.
That I misspoke, okay? Damn.
Morris walks up.
Oh, also, I think Arabetta, if she has time, will probably like mildly try and snoop around Scanetti business. Hear any
Scanetti
rumors.
businesses?
Yeah, just hear any rumors, find out specifically who they have their fingers in, type of shit. Just trying to establish a baseline of our current rivalry.
Your current enemy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Opposition, let's say. Current opposition.
so that will be what you're doing. Mordosh, what are you doing? Are you going with Drunic to do some fishing?
Nobody needs me for anything.
Take the time.
Okay.
Yourself.
Then
We're
yeah.
probably gonna get fucked in the ass in the pit, so enjoy it while it lasts.
Well, while Jurnek's kind of like staggering through the streets off towards his fishing, I do want to duck into like just any old general store. He wants to like buy just some line. I haven't got line, and I'll try and make a fishing rod for Mordosh while we're because he wants to try stream fishing. So he's actually going off
Buy
the
a
bridge.
fishing rod, bro.
Well, it's a little stream fishing is a little bit different. Like especially if you're just going from a real kind of thing. But
Well, if you look at the map, he's going off into the woods. Like he's going here.
oh, okay. Yep.
Go where are you pinging? I don't see.
Fly
Over
fishing.
here.
Right on the eastern edge.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're fly
He's gonna
fishing?
go-
Hell yeah.
Yeah, well, he's got a harpoon too, so he'll probably throw the harpoon at something if he sees it. But he just
Crabs and
he,
shit.
Yeah.
he has a barrel of fucking booze. He has the tankard that I definitely didn't forget to return last time I walked off with the tankard.
Yeah.
And the tankard that he's currently borrowing. So he's got beer. He's got his mate. He's got 2 drinking utensils, and now he's got 2 fishing rods and a harpoon. He's gonna go get shit-faced and fish.
All right.
That's his plan of attack.
And
Who takes
Mordosh.
their wife on a boys' boys' night.
Right? Who would do such?
I swear to God, you're just gonna throw an axe at Aravetta at some point.
He didn't hear. That was just Tara enjoying it.
Yeah.
or maybe that is there better in town, far away from his hearing ability.
he gets like a shiver.
And Mordosh, you're joining Drunic for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I can't split the token in half, so
Yeah, I'm gonna try and teach him how to fish. So try and do that follow the leadery thing.
Well, okay, that's a question. Mordosh, how good are you at fishing?
What?
Well, no, just
I don't
like...
think he's fished.
Well, that's the question. Has Mordosh ever fished
What?
before? No? No? Well, okay.
What?
The apprentice is teaching the
Does
newbie
going
then.
after salmon going upstream count? As a beer?
No, that is true. Yeah. That is
He
definitely
just goes
what
into
we...
his bear form and just starts trudging around with Misha, catching fish like bears.
Would be a sight to behold.
I mean, that's closest thing to fishing. Probably done.
All right. Well, the two of you can do your fishing. Iravetta,
Yep.
you don't have gossip lore, so I'll get you to do a diplomacy check
No.
because you're kind of gathering information at this point.
Garget's got a point.
Oh, that's the wrong thing.
That's true.
Diplomacy. Oh.
It's the sea dragon.
Ugh. 20.
20? Well, what was your question? Or do you have a specific question?
I was just trying to, because we don't really know much about them apart from like they're kind of corrupt-ish and they like to throw money around and strong arm people. So I want to get a baseline as to what their current bullshit is, like whether they have any active adventuring parties pushing people around. Are they groups of people that are being strong-armed against them? What people we should be wary of that they have their fingers in or their gold in, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Just
It's so other people are hearing how she's weird.
yeah. No,
Yeah,
I hear it.
I didn't mean to, but you know what I mean. Or did I? I don't know.
Hot.
It's fitting.
Well, with your 20, I can reiterate some of the information that you already know. The Skinnades, for the most part, at one point were a very rich and prominent family in the town. They still kind of are, but they fell on hard times. A lot of the businesses nowadays in the town are kind of not owned by the merchant emporium or consortium, I should say. But they're all kind of run, and it's kind of an internal guild thing. Part of the reason that was formed, however, was to ensure that a family like the Skinnades could not take over the businesses of Sandpoint again.
Do they have a bit of a we're watching you type of vibe with the Skinnades? Like they were they were established to stop this from happening again.
Yeah.
Do they not like favor the, like, you know what I mean, like on a spectrum of like how we have the spectrum of people liking us?
Oh, yeah.
Do they kind of like not like the Skinnades because of that, or are they neutral? Would you say?
There's definitely a kind of animosity between the two of them as a group. Like the merchants are happy to kind of talk about the Skinnades to a point. But it's also the unfortunate situation that because the Skinnades run a lot of the industries outside of town, that's for like the main commodity stuff. So they run the local logging concerns, and the mining that gets done around here also is run by the Skinnades and funded by them. Some of the external farms that you passed pay their dues to the Skinnades as well.
Is there a like a just, you know, there's a couple of big houses here.
Yeah.
Is there like a rival family to them?
Not as much anymore. There used to be a couple of rival families. There was one in particular, but it turned out their youngest daughter was actually the Tianjia princess, so she had to go and be royalty.
What is that?
Tianjia is the Asian-themed area to the east in Galarian.
Cool. They just had a princess? Damn.
Look, everyone was kind of surprised about it.
You're royalty. Congratulations.
It was kind of like that.
Get the fuck out. All right.
But no, the big competitors is probably the Merchant Consortium. All right.
Figuring that out, I'm sure she can do that while she's like going to the shops and stuff and sorting out their loot situation and gearing up. Because she'll probably visit it just like, even if it's stopping in to say hi or some shit, like introduce herself and stuff. She'll probably like get that information from there.
Yeah.
But yeah, she'll probably just try and figure out like who are the people they want to have as friends and who are the people they have to be wary of. So are there any people that they have to be wary of in circles apart from the Skinettis themselves?
Are you talking about the league, like the Mercantile League, or
them and in general? Like if there's like some guy down the road who works with them often, I want to know about him.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
It's
because if I see him doing some shitty weird shit, I'll be like, oh, it's probably a Skinetti business. You know what I mean?
No, I know
or
what you mean.
I can pin it on the Skinetti business.
Unfortunately, people aren't really sure about that. They can let you know that the Skinettis have some aspirations to politics in the town. There's been rumors for ages that the mayor is thinking of retiring at some point. And when she does, Titus Skinetti wants to kind of step into that role. And there are rumors that his son Khan would like that as well, because then Khan could take over the day-to-day running of the business. But as discussed before, Titus has kind of kept a tight grip on the Skinetti's concerns.
Yeah. And his son's a little incompetent.
Yeah, just a wee bit.
What's he doing? Where is he at? What's he doing?
Apparently, he kind of does the work of going to the outer concerns, like between the logging camps, that kind of thing.
Okay, so he's like outside of town usually. Yeah.
Especially during the day.
I know I'm not there, but I hear logging camps.
There is a couple of logging camps around Sandpoint. Most of them are authorized, and there is rules in place to stop over foresting, because that just leads to that. Because that can just lead to danger all over the place, especially in a world like Galarian.
Yeah.
And part of those dangers
it's sustainable at the moment.
Part of those dangers is the Ursine Foresters, but
hi.
Sustainable forestry.
Yeah, enforce sustainable forestry. Well, when there's a giant fucking man with a wood axe that'll come out of a tree if you overforest sometimes and just chop off your hands, probably going to be reliable. And I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about the guy that started my order. He's big angry.
He big angry.
I do like that.
I scared the fuck out of it.
But
okay, so that's basically what she does.
Mm-hmm.
If there's no other information, then once she's done all her shopping, and she has a little time left, she'll probably go down to the feed bag or wherever we met the thieves guy.
Yep.
And give him like a mild update as to what's happening, because he gave us a lot of information up there. He's trying to keep a relation.
Yeah, and he appreciates the update. He also lets you know that he's not going to be spreading this information around to people. But as also previously discussed, he does have. It's not so much that he's loyal to the Skinettis, it's more that the Skinettis have information and stuff on the Bunyip Club, so they're kind of. There's a tenuous relationship between the two.
Sounds like you need to be liberated from that sort of hold. You know what I mean?
Perhaps in the future. Perhaps
it's a little bit of a stranglehold on you. it sounds.
And not in the fun way. Definitely not consenting.
No.
But, look, the Skinnés have their part to play in all this. As much as we hate them, they do keep Sandpoint going to a degree.
Which is why I asked about the marbles, because I was like, is there someone who could take over that's responsible and maybe not a dickhead?
Singular people, probably not. The Mercantile League would probably take over most of those things. And they run like a guild or a union, so that should be fine. But
I mean, yeah. Look, I figured I'd give you an update because you told us a lot about the pit. So we've delved in. We just got back. She doesn't tell anything about the teleporter.
Yep, good. I was gonna ask.
Obviously.
Yeah.
No, nothing about the teleporter. Just that we went there, we got back, we've cleared some of the floor. Like, it's safe at the moment, the first floor. It's deep, it's fucked. It's fucked there, but we're heading back soon.
Any treasure?
Probably stay for the festival.
Treasure?
Of course. Of course.
Oh, do tell.
And probably a lot more.
Cancel.
Oh, probably a lot more. I got a ring from a gremlin.
Okay.
Really cute gremlin.
Because we were under the impression that it was all kind of looted out, so to speak.
Oh, there were goblins living there.
So there were dangers. See, this is very interesting to me.
We went to the second floor. We didn't continue because it was a very bad vibe and we wanted to get shit sorted and come back before we continue down. But yeah, no, there's plenty of things in there. It's pretty packed. Did lots of killing.
Well,
There's a whole gremlin community that are real chill.
see, I was aware there was
We have an
dangers
agreement with them.
But
There is. Why wouldn't you think there were dangers there?
no, we were aware there was dangers there. But the Pathfinder Society has made it pretty clear that there's nothing left there to find.
Really?
Yes.
Wait, really?
Yeah. No.
Does he seem genuine when he says that?
Give me a perception check.
I just want to know if that's actually true. Because that sounds dodgy as fuck, right? I'm not crazy.
No, you're not crazy.
No,
Do a perception check.
Okay. It's invisible. I can't see it.
Yeah, no, I'm aware.
Because I did it.
He does, in fact, seem genuine about this.
Okay. Is there anything else that they've looked into, let's say in Sandpoint or surrounding, that's had similar like veins of, oh, it's fine, there's nothing there, it's cleared out, it's empty?
Well, the thing you have to understand is the Pathfinder Society will go into an area and they'll say, you know, we went in there, we took all the loot and all the relics and all the precious things. There's still monsters and things, but, you know, that's where they live, so we're not going to bug them. So most people just kind of take it on faith.
So they've been pretty forthcoming with the other stuff
Yes.
around. There's nothing that they've basically told you not to bother with.
Correct.
Interesting. I wonder why they would.
Well, to be fair,
Not-
I will say this. Maybe you might think of this yourself. They could have just missed the door to the private room where we found some stuff. And that's
No,
why
but
they
there was stuff
clear.
elsewhere, right?
But I'm just saying. But I'm saying if maybe they weren't as good at looking around as we thought they were. Question. They missed the whole
Because-
room, so you know.
Well, again, I don't mention the room, but
I'm not saying, but you know this though, so you might.
yeah.
So
Player
maybe
to player.
they weren't. So yeah, play. So maybe
And
they
it
just
seemed
either A.
it seemed like those goblins had been there for a while, though, right?
Pathfinder Society.
Yeah.
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 That's why
So
we're
when did the
independent.
Pathfinder
Definitely the
Society do their check-in with it?
Last year, I believe they came through last.
Oh,
Do I think the goblins have been there for more than a year?
You'd say so, judging by how
So
entrenched
they
they
just
were.
either didn't actually go, or someone lied in a report.
That's
Jabril
because
kind of...
they would see they would see goblins. Their goblins were swarmed. Like, they're not terrible. They've moved to the coast.
They might have got
the
close,
goblin camp.
ran into some demons like, you know what, fuck this.
I don't know. That sounds kind of dodgy. Like, you would go, there was activity at least. But they were like, there's nothing there. It's empty. It's cleared. Well, clearly it wasn't.
Well, that explains why the tours were still going on.
Well, that is a question.
Could you maybe look into that without, throwing out that we know that it's otherwise?
I could probably look into that for you. I have something of a personal stake in this.
Yeah, that's because, if they're giving false information to people, there could be other things they're hiding.
I thought the Pathfinder Society had put all that behind them. Old dogs.
Do I have a history of that?
Oh, years ago, they had something of a reputation for grave robbing, looting, that kind of thing, being pretty indiscriminate about it, taking all the nice treasures for themselves and not letting anyone else have them. Several groups got annoyed. There was a little bit of a coup. There was the whole thing with the Whispering Tyrant attacking Absalom, and after that, the Pathfinder Society made a commitment to reform.
Could there have been some change in leadership recently, or within the year that happened?
I would have to look into it.
All right. Well, you're probably far better at
I have people
finding
I can
information. I spent all day trying to find out Skinnetti weaknesses. For fun, for fun.
Good luck with that.
But
well,
yeah, should probably have a drink and then like casual chat and then head back. Do the crafting. Spend the rest on crafting.
And Nixie, you're kind of going to be spending the afternoon in prayer.
And the message I sent you.
Oh, I've been sent a message.
You have
secrets?
Secrets?
I've got like 5 messages sitting here.
Everyone else sent you a message as well.
I have it on streamer mode.
Bitch.
I have it on streamer mode, so I don't get a notification when a message comes through.
Why do you think I say useless shit in Michael's chat? Because I know there's no point messaging him anywhere else. Because he's not gonna look at it.
Because I have 3 screens up, and they all have their own purposes and stuff like that. But
Yep.
I will respond to that in a little bit, Nixie. But
okay.
I think otherwise, this seems like a good time to take our 10-minute break. Mm-hmm. So we'll take our 10-minute break, but
Okay.
yes, we'll take a 10-minute break, and stuff will be happening as you come back. That's for sure. But
Yay! Fishing stuff.
I might try and write out what I want to get done.
I want to catch a flying horse.
Yeah, that's fair.
Horse.
Yeah, we're gonna
Best
go
fishing
ahead.
trip ever.
Our 10-minute break. We're just gonna stretch our legs, get the drink, run the commercials for Twitch, all that other fun stuff. I'm not sure about a poll. If we run a poll, it'll just be for fun, because I think everyone's topped up on hero points.
Oh, are we?
Yep.
I have to.
Yeah, no. Nixie has 3. Everyone else has 2. I've got 3.
Oh, okay.
So we're good. But yes, I'll run the commercials and everything else like that. And we shall be back very soon. And we hope to see you afterwards. Well, there. Something like that. Hello, everyone. Drunik shall return in a moment. He is getting bread. Because apparently he's been tortured for the last couple of hours. I don't know what that's about.
I do.
I think we all do.
Sorry about that.
You're fine, bud. I know what you've been through, what they've done. Aww.
I haven't got to those beans yet.
I wasn't in chat laughing about it. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I needed to get something to settle my stomach. Then I'll do the candies.
Misha is the fairest of them all.
Aww.
Hell yeah. Me and Ish made a backstory and it was great. She was cursed by Aphrodite because Drunik was too prideful in her beauty.
Yep.
Okay. Sure.
I'm gonna throw so many axes at you guys.
Ish contributed 200 channel points to get Misha to win. It comes up, Ish, when you use the points. It comes up.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Purchasing of votes will be publicized. But, all that said, Mordosh and Drunik.
Yes.
Drunik, you're teaching Mordosh how to fish.
Yep.
But this is, in some
Continue to do
cases,
so.
yeah, kind of like blind leading the blind, I guess. Well, not that bad. Like
I've done pretty well at fishing.
You've both done pretty well. And it's not like Mordosh doesn't have the talent for it. I mean, a fighter, yeah, especially when it comes to like spearfishing, that kind of thing. So, did I give you fishing lore, Drunik? I think I did.
No, you gave me cryptid lore.
Ah, I did too. Well,
Yes.
I'll get you to do a survival check for me, Drunik.
I keep forgetting I can do it through that little hotbar thing. 27.
27. Well, that will
Yeah, I'm
be
happy with that.
that'll be a success, and you're kind of more than proficient enough to teach Mordosh. But the question is, Mordosh, how are you at receiving this teaching?
I don't know.
Keeping in mind that your
Pablo?
teacher is half like 2 shakes to the fucking wind by this point.
Yeah, look. I'm gonna say perception check, Mordosh.
Perception check?
Yeah, because you're kind of trying to. You're looking, receiving the information, trying to make sure you don't miss anything.
20.
Dirty 20.
You do kind of get the idea of it. Well, Mordosh, what would be your preference for fishing? Like, would Mordosh be a line fisher, crab cages, spear fishing? Because it does kind of speak to what a character would be like.
Yeah.
I only brought a fishing rod and a harpoon for you.
Yeah, but once you get the basics of fishing, you can branch out to other.
Sure. Yeah.
It's not. It's kind of like I'm imagining kind of like when I was a kid and I learned to fish. I first learned how to with a small rod, but then eventually I did branch out. I had to learn the basics and then did some crab fishing with crab traps.
Yeah,
So
I'd play dredge.
I'd probably stick to fishing rods.
Okay.
I think it's more relaxing. And since since he's doing this for relaxation and comfort
Yeah.
more than success, I'll stick to the rod,
Well,
fishing rod.
Also, I forgot mine's 28 because I've got that +1 rod I got.
oh, you do too.
Yeah, you gave me a magical fishing rod.
It's just a +1 rod. It's fine. Well, yeah, the two of you spend a pretty relaxing afternoon learning to fish and just kind of fishing. After all the action and adventure you've had over the last couple of days, this is kind of actually a good chance to just kind of sit in and settle. Like you got a keg of ale, you got tankards to share. And speaking as the GM, I don't think the two of you have actually had like a chill afternoon like this in quite a while.
Not since before we started Rust Edge.
Yeah. Like it's been pretty all go, go, go. And especially for you, Jordik, edge of the forests, river's edge.
Oh, he's much more comfortable out here.
Yeah. And would it be fair to assume that Jornik may drink a little bit more when he's in town to kind of deal with some of that anxiety?
You know what? Like thinking about it, yeah, probably. He's like he feels more comfortable in the woods, so he's not against drinking a lot in the woods, but he he is a huntsman. He knows woods can be dangerous, so he's probably drinking slower and enjoying it more out here.
Like not having to drink to get rid of the anxiety or as a kind of social lubricant for dealing with lots of people.
Yeah, the noise.
Yeah.
The noise for him is the big one. As much as he yells and carries on, he doesn't like the noise of civilization.
As for you, Mordosh, how does Mordosh kind of feel about all this? Like just being able to chill and fish for a bit. Oh, I know. We're getting to like the character stuff now.
He much more prefers this, but he doesn't hate being in town.
Yeah.
He's not as so again, like his goal is his long-term goal is going to be to settle down and hang up the sword.
Yeah.
Right, at some point.
At some point, every
and to do that, you
mercenary
have to live somewhere, and he does want to open up the blacksmith bistro. So you do have to be in some form of town. So he doesn't hate towns, but he does feel more comfortable currently just hanging out in the forest.
And look,
it's fine. We'll set up the bistro, and then I'll take you on hunting trips.
It's that, and it's mostly the fact that he doesn't know how people in certain towns are gonna react to him, right?
Yeah.
He's a big orc fighter. He has his werebear secret, which some people might look weirdly upon and react differently. So in the forest, the trees aren't going to judge you. So it's easy to be more comfortable there until you at least.
Well, at least not in common, which you can understand.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the Fae do, right?
Yeah.
You can't do anything about that shit, but
it's also kind of like when you're in a town surrounded by people and with some of the enemies you've been making recently, it's not that you feel endangered by them, like the enemies you've been making. It's just more that you have to be on alert all the time when you're in town. Because as a fighter, who's pretty proficient with the shield and is kind of used to defending your allies, I imagine there's always that one eye that's kind of wondering about, making sure, okay, so is that kind of dent in their shirt from the way the shirt is sitting, or is that a hidden dagger underneath? Or something like that.
He's always he's constantly walking, his hands constantly like fidgeting near the hilt of his sword, ready.
Yeah.
Kind of like an old gunslinger, right? Like your hands always kind of twitching near your hand, near your hip, waiting.
Yeah, it just kind of sits there. No, I get it.
Yeah. So kind of like so he walks around town a lot, kind of like that.
Well,
eyeing everything, keeping an eye, because look what happened. Like our first day in town, we were just walking through town and fucking grave digging gobbledygooks came running out of nowhere, and then there was a Zorro Indiana Jones dude in the middle of the night, like
right.
Not quite comfortable in town. Like there's people that keep your eye open for some shit.
Always so much
when
danger.
A doom's gonna jump you.
Well, that is the other thing. Like, you've been told there's 7 dooms, and you've only dealt with one of them.
Yeah. Yep. And we know of one other one, which is the horse, but the other 5.
Yeah, we need to get our ass in gear.
It could be the blacksmith in disguise for all I know. Like part of him admits that he's gonna get fucked by one of the dooms. Like he part of him's like, I'm gonna go on this date. She's gonna turn into doom number 8 or 6 or 3 or something. She's gonna beat me up in the middle of the date. Because that's just how his mind works.
Just the whole paranoia of it. Look, I get it.
Because I mean, we noticed she was hiding something about her face, right? So what that could be, don't know.
I know what it is. Like I kind of know what it is. It's like something with the eye. It was like her blood. I think we determined it was like something to do with a lineage or something. Might have some other thing in it. Was it Fae? I think
a little bit of heterochromia going on.
Yeah.
Yes, but that could be a good thing or a bad thing.
It could.
He's not gonna judge her for it, but until he knows for sure, it could be a bad sign.
Persephone's daughter. Do we have to take Hades away from you, G-Wizard?
Yes. Just like he would assume anyone would be skeptical of him even when they first met him, right? Like,
oh yeah.
Especially if they knew he had a some werewolf lineage to be like, okay, let me keep an eye. He's a good guy, maybe, but there's that werewolf thing. So let me just keep an eye on him still. So yeah.
Yeah, well, that's fine. Well,
so fishing comfortably happy.
And the day will move on. All of you kind of doing your own separate things. Iravetta going around town, seeking gossip, doing a little bit of work at the blacksmith, because Savar actually has the proper tools to do this. You have your own small kit, surely.
I mean, yeah.
But it's a little.
I don't know. Well,
it's a little bit easier.
Can I hang out while do you want to hang out while I do this?
And she's more than happy to have the company.
Did you go to? Oh, you went to her.
Awesome.
Okay.
And Nixie, an afternoon in prayer and doing your own things on the side.
Yeah, Nixie made a practice one. Nixie wants to roll again to do a proper one.
Honestly, that's fair. Well, did you want to do that crafting check now?
Yeah. Please, gods, please.
I mean, that's better. That's better.
You have a hero point. You have a hero point. Wait, what did you
look? I will say you rolled a 13.
You rolled
then.
a 13.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, don't reroll.
You rolled above average. Well, I feel like a plus 12. I'm like, roll again, but you got plus 2. Never mind.
And after redoing your craft, Nixie, you get the feeling that you have something a little bit. You're proud of this.
Aw,
Yay.
good job.
What are you crafting?
I don't know. Be secret of it.
She's
Okay.
crafting a thing.
Oh,
It's
we don't
fine.
know. Okay, good. Okay.
No,
Yeah.
we don't know. Just be
I
secret.
thought I missed something. That's all.
No.
No.
Okay, that's fine. No, that's fine. Go ahead. Do you?
And Druidic and Mordosh, after spending an afternoon of fishing, it is time to go back to town as the sun is starting to set and it's getting a little bit late in the evening.
Hey, go meet up with the group.
And yes, all of you will meet back up again as night is starting to fall.
Okay, so I'm gonna shut up.
Oh, that was
That's
quick.
what I'm gonna do.
Just waiting for night to fall. Give it a second.
This looks familiar.
Yeah, I'm reusing a map. What of it?
I mean, it's a town. You should.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Just shift the players up a little. It's fine. They won't see it. They won't notice. It's fine. But
Yep.
the 4 of you, well, 5 of you, meet back in town. Kind of on your way back to the inn. And there's a couple of merchants out and about, but for the most part, people are kind of packing up for the evening. Tomorrow night's going to be a big night for the entire town, so everyone's starting to make themselves scarce. But it's kind of as that calm starts to fall. I need a perception check from everyone. And yes, this might actually lead into a initiative check for those who are relevant for it.
Okay.
I don't like that. I will use a hero point.
Considering after all we were talking about with paranoia and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
19 or better.
Crafting. I think about crafting.
Yeah.
26, and then if it's an initiative check, 28.
So you
Aravetta's literally doing the math that I'm doing in real life. She's like, it's struggling with the math.
struggling with the math?
I'm doing the math that's selling.
Hey.
Well,
Fair
this,
enough.
He's always on the lookout.
so I imagine, Mordosh, that Aravetta's currently talking to you about something to do with the crafting.
Probably. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Druidic,
I said you did all your weapon stuff, so.
Are they done or?
Yeah, they would have been.
Okay.
you
So I can make
I assume so?
slight changes.
Time-wise? I don't know. Is
Yeah,
this
no, the
before or after
crafting's
I
done.
get the crafting done? Okay.
The crafting's all done. That's all good. But yeah, Trinic, you notice a guy off to the side, just kind of fiddling with a knife and doing his best not to be looking in your direction, but also definitely looking in your direction.
I thought that was Pedro Pascal.
So I'm just trying to think, how
like,
drunk is Drunek? Drunek's probably tipsy. So, he's gonna like catch him in the corner of his eye.
Yeah.
Oh, and clock the other guy.
Well,
and he's
Nixie
just
will
going
clock this one.
Oh, Nixie clocking that one?
Yeah.
He's gonna kind of just like... He's gonna just stretch as he's walking and go, oh, wait, big fella, and then kind of tap just like 2 fingers on kind of the hatchet at his waist. And he's like talking to Mordosh.
Yeah.
Because I figure we've gotten into brawls before where we've had to kind of be like, hey, there's something about to go down. And then can he, as part of the same motion, he's going to turn around. And can I lob... I'm not going to lob the axe around, but he's going to try and draw it and lob the axe into the wall next to the guy's head.
I mean, you could do that if
you
you
want
want.
something, lad?
Well...
Assuming.
That sounds like initiative to me.
It does sound like initiative. And I already...
Trusts his gut. Dude, I trust my gut.
Oh no, look, absolutely fair. Now we're gonna click on
I'm
Drunic.
assuming I
Are
can't
we ready
roll
to talk?
stealth for this because I didn't know what the fuck was happening.
No.
It makes sense.
Yeah, so mine should be 28. as well.
Yeah, we'll fix
It is
that in a
easiest.
second.
No, just making sure.
We had
I
Iravessa,
have features to keep up with you, Nixie.
Nixie and her ridiculous wisdom. Why would you need so much wisdom? Jeez.
Yay, clerics!
Maybe to do my spell?
Maybe?
Maybe?
Now we're gonna...
Oh, I realized going
Yep.
back to the beginning when I was talking about my prayers. What I was going to say, I was going to ask the goddess, what's up with the fact that my throwing weapon is strength? Not wisdom!
What's with that?
Because it would be OP as shit if it was wisdom.
Yeah, no,
I think
that's...
that would have been like dexterity. But hey,
There is a specific
Don't.
rogue build that allows that they're allowed to add dexterity to their damage for things. I actually think you have it, Eric.
That's why I've got an even split between dex and strength for my throwing build.
does my
Dex for aiming, strength for damage.
feat help me for my initiative, bro? Since we're using the same rolls.
You have incredible initiative.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will give you the +2 because it actually matters for once.
Yeah, that's why I asked. Otherwise, I wouldn't have cared. But me and the guy tied, so.
Well, let's get this party started. Nixie, you will notice that Druidic is kind of squaring off against this guy off to the side. And as he's doing this, you notice behind you, like the guy down here, he has a dagger and he's ready to throw it in your direction. You get the feeling that our gentleman friend over here was acting as a distraction for the other people that are moving in.
Mm-hmm.
But it is your turn.
She is going to attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, should I use the new throwing weapon or should I just use my normal attacks?
She throws the weapon, but doesn't have returning, so they just take it and leave.
Oh, it's returning. Excuse you.
That would be hysterical.
No, that's not funny at all. Do not put that into the universe.
Don't
So
throw
what
it
you doing,
down,
Nixie?
it's a spell.
It's a throwing weapon.
Just
Okay, don't throw your lance out. You don't have to throw your dagger. You don't.
There's a thing about not showing people all your cards too, you know?
Yeah.
So you don't have to show them your crazy artifact to these common peasants.
Common peasants?
Skinheady thugs? Common peasants.
Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna do something that's not action efficient.
That'll be a hit, Nixie.
I declare that it's non-lethal.
Yeah.
What?
She's going for the toes.
Can you non-lethal spell damage in Pathfinder?
Not by default. But there are some spells, and it's pretty much left up to the GM whether how strict you want to be with it either way. But yeah, roll your damage. It's good damage. He takes the divine lance to the chest, and there's a little bit of a kind of stumble back as he continues to kind of aim the dagger at you. You have one action remaining. If you want to step behind cover, you can.
I'm going to step behind cover.
All right. Take the cover. Taking cover. Easy done. Boop. Because there's enough crates and things that you can kind of just duck behind them easily enough. But that's you done. Druidic.
Yeah.
Druidic has been waiting a long time to do this.
You don't know.
And fuck it if I'm not going to do it.
I should point out, as players, you know that they're skinheady thugs. But
We don't know, we do know.
as players, you know, but your characters do not.
Oh. Yep.
Druidic's gonna like kind of toss his axe up and down after it returned to him, and he's gonna look at Misha and be like, "Book it, book him up," and he's gonna cast a large companion on Misha. I've been waiting so long to cast this.
Now is the time.
So now she gets large.
Yep. If you drag that spell effect onto Misha, it should do the thing.
Oh, I love it. Big bear. Misha is going to use her free action because I'm not going to command her this turn.
Yep.
And she's going to use Demoralize as a big fuck off bear.
Yep.
On this fucker.
I'm sorry.
Because she has Grizzly Stand because of my feat. Which means that she doesn't receive any penalties because she doesn't share a language.
Is the icon for a large companion a crab?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It's a big fucking crab. Which makes me want to make another Ranger in the future that has crabs. You heard me.
Things that got left on the cutting room floor for something fishy, I'm afraid. But yes.
Yeah. Let's see. Intimidation, which is this one. Which she's good at.
Fuck yeah, she
She's
is.
very good at.
Ooh. Which one was she intimidating? This one?
The far one.
The far one?
Actually, no. She can go for the one closest because he's the one that would be the most scared of a giant bear.
I mean, natural 20. I gotta check his will saves for a second. Because that is a double critical. So natural 20, but also that. So he is definitely afraid now. This is not rules as written, but I have made him frightened 3.
Oh god, poor guy.
He's suddenly not so much of a threat. Oh good, I'm in range because I have axe toss. So he's gonna like look at the one that Misha just grabbed at and be like, fucking sit. And then I'm gonna grab my axe and I'm gonna lob it at this fucker down here.
Yep.
which should be in range because I have axe toss. He is not my hunted prey. Roll.
That's a hit.
30 to hit. Which means their AC is at least above a 20.
Well, you are level 6 now.
No, I figured. 14 damage.
And he takes the hatchet. As it kind of digs into him, though, and kind of hits his chest, he kind of goes to grab the handle of it to kind of stop it from going all the way in before the returning rune kicks in and flies back to your hand, Druidic. These guys aren't slouches.
Yeah. As he's saying, you're like, these guys have got some fucking guts. What the fuck are they working for the spaghettis?
Don't know that.
And then Emma turns. Oh, wait, yeah, we don't know that. What the fuck do these fuckers work for? There you go. Enter.
In turn? Alright. Well, seeing the large bear, our friend here is going to, he's going to stand there. He's going to switch to a short bow that he had concealed.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to take the shot at Misha.
I'm just going to increase Misha's health because she should be at full health before this attack hits.
Oh, yeah. No, absolutely.
Because we had that long rest, I just did not do it.
Whoa.
Well,
fuck!
see, this always happens when I have all 3 Dylan points.
You don't get to use them. Oh! Alright. Yeah, 38. Hey, that worked! That automatically applied for once. It worked.
As soon as the arrow kind of digs into Misha and kind of we see Misha kind of give a growl of pain, our friend here also takes cover. Just kind of using the wall, bracing himself against it. Mordosh.
Oh, it's the guy back here. I didn't see.
Yeah. Okay, who are we more worried about, the archer or the guy sneaking up on our back line?
Are you worried about Spider-Man or the Scarlet Witch?
Yeah, basically.
Honestly, as much as there's like, I kind of want you up with the big 3, but if we can open up this back flank, because we've got 3 on one side and only one guy that we know of on the other side. So if Nixie and Aravetta can take him out, unless you want to just fucking go ham on him, and then
that's what I'm asking. Which way? That's what I'm asking. Which way you want me to do it? I can go down there, help them take this guy out first, and then rotate up, or I can just go straight.
You've got the mobility around with your charge, haven't you? You can go like a motherfucker.
Does he have his new weapons now, or do I get that crafting? Okay, so you should have your hand wraps, and you should have your plus one striking,
maybe
plus one striking hand wraps, and the original stuff. I don't know how to put wounding on my arbalist. That's the only thing I have to say.
If you, I can help you. I know how to do it, but so does the GM. So I'm not going to steal his thunder.
No, it's more we're in the middle of combat. So what you doing, Mordosh?
Okay, so where do you want me to go, guys? Do you want me to work at the back line guy? Or
take out the back line.
Okay.
It opens up things for our healer and our rogue to position as well. Might just need Nixie to do some bear healing on her turn.
Well, I hope it's not barely healing.
She hasn't been rolling ones lately.
Okay, so we'll go second charge.
I understood the pun.
Not the fun.
So it's just gonna be crits all around. I gotcha.
At least it's on both sides of the fence this time.
Right? Yeah, and here was me worried for a second there.
Do not know who you are fucking with.
And now he's off guard.
Oh no, that's not standing. Hero
That's
point.
not standing? Well, let me put the off guard on him.
I don't care about his off guard. I just want to hit.
That'll still be a hit. And I'll take that hero point off of you. $13 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. He is almost down. You can see he's kind of swaying there, and you get the feeling he's about to run.
If I had one more attack.
Right?
I'm done.
Done?
Yeah.
Soon.
Out frightened guy here. Well, he was playing with a dagger, but now he's going to be drawing a sword.
Oh, sorry, I hit the wrong button. Okay, yeah, I can get to it next turn.
That's fine. I understand how it is.
I like how the area lit up so much more when she went large too, because she has her lantern.
The land got bigger with her.
Yep.
That's how emanations work. He takes a strike at Misha.
Oh.
Even with a -3, still hit. Wow.
The clumsy that Misha has at the moment.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, because of enlarge.
with his final action, because he had to draw the sword, he's just going to take a 5-foot step to there.
Interesting.
And Friday goes down by 1. Our other friend off to the corner here. I get the feeling I'm going to get in trouble from chat for this.
Uh-oh.
I like how chat tells you off more than I do, and it's my animal companion.
It's just because it's become a habit.
Yeah.
But big bear do big hurt. Yeah, no, I see that inside. He's going to strike with his dagger, which does strike you as a little bit odd, but
Poisoned.
no. No. That is going to be a critical hit. Is it a habit or a mission statement?
Oh shit, it is.
Because I used a villain point to reroll.
Oh, did it roll a natural 20, though?
No, just rolled really well. So we know how Ayurveda does those really good damage numbers.
Yeah.
Really? Really? Ones on the D4s. Okay.
I'm not complaining because that took another chunk out of Misha. Oh, I'm mad. I'm hella mad.
You should be. For his last action, he is going to draw his short sword, though. Because he's getting a feeling he's going to need a bigger weapon than a dagger.
I'm going to do the damage numbers. Oh, Misha's not doing good.
Badly injured.
Medic!
Now, our dear friend, who is down to 1 hit point, we know what's going to happen here. Mordos, do you want to use your reaction to strike? He's got to run.
Oh, hell yeah. Yes, I do.
Oh, no.
Oh, well.
Error point.
He's out. Mordos is out.
I thought you had more than that.
No, just the 2.
Oh, shit.
Well,
I'm okay with him running away. If I can take him out before he ran away, fine. If he runs away, that's fine too.
Spread the terror that is the fuck-ups.
Yeah, basically. Run away, little man.
he was down to 1 hit point. He's out of there either way.
Yeah.
I can track him later.
Yeah, we'll track him later.
It's fine.
I'll get to finally do that ranger thing.
Well, Iravetter, it is your turn. a lot of action is happening all at once.
And she's like, oh, fuck.
Backline's
Kind
clear.
of watching. It's like, oh, well. Who looks the belly hurt? Perfectly fine. Okay, I'm going to...
While you're thinking of that, Iravetta, I will let you know that you've managed to see some of their tactics as they've started up. They're using very roguelike tactics, shall we say?
They're rogues, or they maybe connected with particular rogues I know?
Oh no, it's just they're using roguelike tactics, so sneak attack, that kind of thing.
Like, he used sneak attack, so you know he's a rogue.
Yeah. So I'm going to
has roguish ability type.
Actually, I'm gonna first action.
Yeah.
Try to get the most done in a short period of time. Because I need to move there. I can't do that. All right, I'm going to live wire this guy.
Yep.
Target. Cast. Attack. Roll, please.
Please?
Roll.
There
please.
we go.
Took me. Yeah, okay.
That'll be a hit.
Oh, I rolled attack again. I don't know why I did that. Roll damage.
That's fine. I can delete that.
I was like, why is it rolling a d20?
There we go.
And then I'm going to shoot him with my obelisk.
Yep.
Obelisk, please. I think my screen is lagging out.
There's a lot going on at the moment.
No, it's just like I click it a couple times and I'm worried it's gonna like throw a bunch of the inputs up.
Yeah, no, that does happen. There we go.
Oh, it's a 3 anyway, but I've been rolled a -1 thing anyway.
If you want to use a hero point,
I will redact the hero point. No, it's fine.
Okay.
Don't.
No.
Might as well use them. Don't do like I did last week and end with 3 of them.
I don't have 3. I only have 2.
I'm just saying. Last session I had 3 and I didn't use any. I ended the session with 3. So don't do me.
True. It is the end. Okay, fine. I'll
You
use
got 30 minutes left.
Sessions,
I'm giving myself extras. Taking away. Oh my god, please! It's so laggy. I don't know what's happening.
Well, once it turns over.
I click it once and...
Yeah, once it turns over, it might be an idea to reset. Well, not do a full reset.
I think that's what I'm gonna do. Just relog in, yeah. Okay, there you go.
See,
okay.
Perfect.
Yeah, that worked. All right. So I figured out how to put the wounding on.
Ooh. Yeah, right. He's now badly injured as it digs into him. And in kind of in line with the wounding enchantment upon the obelisk, as the arrow sticks into him, the wound starts to weep as it kind of bursts out, and we see more of the blood coming out than probably should for an arrow wound.
Nice.
I just give him like a quick, what the fuck in Thieves' Cant.
Nixie.
Nixie's going to heal the bear.
You don't have to.
Big heal.
Yeah.
Big heal beer.
Heal the bear. Don't listen to him.
You don't have to.
I am just going. One heal means I have to touch them.
Yep.
Sorry.
2 actions is the big one.
No, because I can't. But the big one would heal the other humans.
No,
That's the third one.
No, what's the biggest single target heal?
Is the second action one. So the 2 action one
Yeah.
heals a target for extra bits. It's ranged. The third action one
okay.
is the
It's a big
emanation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I will do the Healing for 2.
Nice.
Oh, and you, yeah,
yes.
that's right. You got healing.
Damn.
You got the thing that does the D10s now as well.
I do. Yes,
That's
I
some
do.
healing.
Back up to 58. Yay! Misha's now scary again.
And I rolled 5. I rolled 5s, 2s, and 8s.
Woo!
Woo!
That's some healing for your ass, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
The fact that she could do that for free.
Yeah.
Because she has healing font.
Yay, healing font.
You have one action.
Yes, I'm going to give guidance to Drinick.
Okay.
He's like, I'll take it.
Fuck him up, fuck him up.
Got this, Druidic. We believe in you.
+1 to fucking him up.
That's you done then, Nixie.
Yep.
Druidic.
Druidic is going to look at this fucker up here and just look at me like, you bastard. One action, hunt.
Yep.
Oh, doesn't say you sure you don't want to take out one of the guys that's on the bottom that's flanking Misha? Was already hurt?
I haven't decided yet. I'll have my third action kind of lingering.
Okay.
Let the boy cook. Let the boy cook.
Yeah.
Yep.
Throwy. And roll.
That's a hit.
And I think
I love that it throws the little axe.
Oh, I rolled shit. 15.
1 and a 3. You can take it a 7 in there, though.
Yeah. I was contemplating whether I should cast Gravity Weapon, but that would use all my actions.
Am I standing on a body?
Does Misha need the extra
Remember,
action
this is
economy?
the same map as before. I couldn't remove all the blood splatters.
Okay. That's like,
You know what? No, fuck it. Misha's going to go on a tear. Come on, Misha, get him! So she's going to...
Get him.
Oh, wrong attack. No, we want her. She's going to do jaw.
This is gonna hurt a lot.
Still hits.
He is so dead. No, actually.
14? Yeah,
bleeding
she rolled
now.
bad.
he's bleeding, so he might take someone down.
And then she's going to claw him.
I feel that's
Because
fair.
the claw has agile.
That's also a hit.
Misha, where's all your crits that you normally do? You're almost a crit.
He's hurt. She's got
14 more
owies.
damage.
These guys are also pretty chunky.
But I healed the owies.
Yeah. She's
That was
going
cool,
to
yeah.
then turn around and look at the one that she frightened before.
Yeah.
She doesn't have the action economy to do anything, but...
Yeah. He's looking
so that
nervous, though.
was- I hunted, I threw, and I commanded. Yep. That's me done.
All right. Our archer friend who is taking cover. I do need to check that cover rule later because I did think about something with it. But after taking the hatchet from you, Drunic, or the axe from you, he's going to change targets a little bit. And
Bring it.
he already has his bow out, so let's do this.
He doesn't live.
It's-
I don't care if we capture the other ones alive. He doesn't live.
No, we're gonna.
Yep, I'll take it. I'll take that on the chin.
Yeah, yeah.
Propulsive. I saw that before. What is propulsive?
They get to add
Yeah, I'll
some
take
of
that
the
on the
strength
chin.
bonus.
That's fine.
Ooh.
Oh my god, it worked! The button worked! Yay!
Nice.
It's fixed for you. Nice.
Don't say it out loud.
I'm touching wood. I'm touching wood.
Okay.
That'll also be a hit.
With later.
That's what happened in my brain.
You're just making me
Don't
angry,
worry.
buddy. You're just making me angrier.
8 damage.
There you go.
And
Drunic doesn't even bother to pull the arrows out.
oh god.
I'm staring daggers at this fucker.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check something with cover later, but he spends his last action to take cover. Because if I'm right, that's actually pretty amazing. But that's him done. Mordosh.
Yep. +1 can hide. No.
Okay, so I just realized something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Mordosh looks at the guy he wants to go kill next. Realizes he can only charge 40 feet, and I need to move 45 to get to him.
Oh, look, there's a scaredy cat.
That makes Mordosh really angry.
Ah.
Oh no.
You gotta do the thing.
Great, it's coming.
roars.
Did you roar?
Yes.
Oh.
Bro, change.
I really hope they're not running back to the Scanetti fucking household, or this is gonna get messy real fucking quick.
Now,
Yeah, if they say anything, we'll just call them racists.
Mordosh, on your character sheet, you should
Yes.
have a drop-down thing where you can pick what form you're currently in, and then just drag the effect onto your token. And that should do everything.
I should. Where am I sheet?
Nope, it's already done it. Current form, hybrid.
Perfect.
And we'll just drag
And
the fail
then-
change.
Then I'll sudden charge him.
Yep.
So there's
move.
I mean, do you want to describe this for people? Like, I know you said the roar, but
so he roared, transforms into a semi-large werebear,
a semi-large
medium
werebear,
werebear.
pretty much pushing that boundary between medium and large at this point, because
Yeah.
you're already big, even for an orc.
I
So
wasn't sure size-wise, it would change his size per se, but
yeah. No,
so he bursts into were form and runs on all four and charges at this guy, and at the last second pulls up on his back hind heels and slashes at him with his claws.
Yep.
Can I say as he runs past, you just hear a dwarven just fucking cheering. And if you turn to something, you're fucked now!
Nixie is fangirling from her aerial.
She's like, ah, it happened! Everyone is literally just like hype manning him again. I feel like I'm just Mordosh's wingman.
Hell yeah.
I told you, I mean,
Oh my god, another fluffy! I wonder if he'll let me touch his fur.
so one action to change, two action to charge, I'm done.
Yep. And you slash at him. He kind of lets out a yell as you charge at him. This was not expected for them whatsoever.
I told them they didn't know who they're fucking with.
Nope, they certainly did not.
The candidates can't claim we didn't warn them. We've warned them plenty. It's not our fault they didn't fucking listen.
Now, our friend here is still a little bit skittish. Because that demoralizer at the start really screwed him.
Yeah.
Good. Fucking.
Oh, he really doesn't want to face a bear by himself.
Run, little bug, run.
He is going to do a bit of a run. As he's going to move into flanking with Mordosh.
Does it trigger? Because he's had Mordosh had his turn.
Oh, just moved into his friend area.
Yeah,
So
but
we're-
doesn't Mordosh get attack of opportunities or some shit?
Only when he
because
moves out.
moved to space. Yeah, but it's been his turn since.
Yes.
Yeah, but he has to
it's
move
only when
out.
the enemy moves out.
Oh, I thought it was in as well. Never mind.
Out or through.
Same thing with standing.
Out through or does some kind of interaction.
Okay.
Like if he was you use a potion or something, I think that would trigger it. Action.
And he's going to try to stab you in the back.
That's a hit.
It wouldn't have been a hit if I had my shield.
I was gonna say, Monos, do you know what it feels like to get hit anymore?
Not really.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's 102 hit points. Let's go.
And for his final action, he's going to try to stab you with the dagger. That'll also be a hit.
Nice.
This one's probably going to hurt. No, it's about the same. Or in the same bracket at the very least.
So this is now Obscura's favorite Mordosh
And
maneuver.
he still has more health than
actually hit
any
him.
of us. Oh no, yeah, he still has more health than Drunic as well.
Well, yeah,
Fighter.
yeah,
Just how they doing fighter things.
yeah.
Just
I'm not that worried about it. It's fine. That Skinetti is done. Iravetta.
Oh, he took 1 damage. Wait, no, the guy that took 1 damage died, right?
Yep, he's already dead.
Yeah.
Just blood spurts on the floor a little.
Dead body was there.
It does that thing where it's like it's been like a couple of seconds and it goes. I'm going to. What was the attack? It's 11. Okay, yeah, so I'll do it first. I'm going to shoot this guy, Sinopolis.
I don't know why you're 20 feet up in the air, but I'm gonna.
Who? Me?
Because remember the
Oh my
last
god,
time we were
you're
on this
right.
match,
It's
you
just
climbed on the
plus
roof.
20 foot.
Yeah.
You
Oh, that's
climbed
right, because I
the
was
last
on a
time I
roof
did.
originally. I was like here or something. That's funny though. I was like, the fuck? I'm floating.
Levitating above the rest of us.
The eyes go blank, start levitating.
Iravetta just cut about the rest.
Strike, roll. Oh, bruh, no.
No?
No, at least it's not a 3rd point. That's depressing.
Oh, you did use
There
one
you go.
before.
Dude, I'm okay with missing, but not like that.
Yeah, that was depressing. Damage. Oh, 1.
A 1 and a 9.
But you did roll 9 in the other one, so.
Yeah, but it's so sad.
What do you need more?
So that. And then I'm going to have 2 actions left. Yeah, fuck it. I'm just gonna live wire him as well.
Sure.
I was gonna say, shoot the other guy, get him bleeding too. Put bleed on everybody.
I could
You get some bleed.
Reload.
And you get some bleed.
Yeah.
reload and
Because if that first guy had bleed on him, he wouldn't have ran away. Well, he would have died running away with a bleed.
Oprah blood over here.
it only goes 1. Why isn't this not? Oh, I forgot to freaking redo my thing. That's fine.
Oh, he's gonna bleed, all right?
Okay, so
Uh-oh.
second attack. So -5. It'll still
yep.
be a hit, but it won't be
Every
a critical
time.
hit.
That's fine.
Oh, he missed
Every
it by
time.
1, 2.
That's okay.
Damn. Because I believe the AC is 21.
I don't know. 13 hit points.
Yeah, no, just giving everyone bleed.
Give everybody bleed. You get a bleed, and you get a bleed.
That's my turn.
Because reload, fire again. Easy done. Nixie!
I'm gonna relog in because I didn't do that.
Okay. I love that bleed. That's so good.
It's just a little bit of extra damage sprinkled in there. It's fine. But yeah, Nixie, what
Yeah.
you doing?
But it's really good on a range guy that can spread it around the group.
Is Nixie there?
Yeah, Nixie's pissed.
Yeah?
Shoot the archer in the face. Shoot the
Not
archer in
only
the
did
face.
not only did they hurt Misha,
Yeah.
now they've hurt
fluffy
Monash,
dog.
who's in bed.
No, the fluffy bear. Another
Yeah.
bear. I keep forgetting you're a bear as well.
She's pissed.
Uh-oh. Someone's using spell slots.
Look, you have spell slots,
Yeah.
you have 3 hero
Stop
points.
attacking the fluffies!
I do have spell slots.
Nixie perk.
Might as well use them, babe.
I'm going to. Where is the one up there? This one is the archer, right?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
You could do Tommy laser.
She's going to move.
Yep.
So she is in view of that one, so she can see. And she's the moonbeaming.
Moonbeam?
Moonbeam.
Oh, yeah.
Just a quick moon boom.
The moon boom.
The moon boom. The moon boom.
This is why you have hero points.
Oh, absolutely
Use
not.
them
That's
up.
not staying. That's not staying.
You have the most hero
Nice.
points. Better use them.
You have all the hero points.
All you need is one more. One more to hit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, one more for critical?
I think so.
He's also undercover though. There's,
He did take
covers and
cover.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
That's a good roll.
Ah,
That's a good roll.
I think that Queen killed him. I'm alive.
Unfortunately, most of the moonbeam does actually get caught up in the side of the building because he is taking cover, and that cover actually saved his ass. But he looks to you, looks to his bleeding wounds. He's not. He's looking to run. But I believe that's you done, Nixie.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not getting a chance to run.
No,
Nick,
probably
get him.
not.
You still have your guidance, yeah? We can't hear you, Michael. We can't hear you, Michael. Michael, we can't hear you.
Technical difficulty.
Oh, am I muted? Fuck.
Yeah, he was just talking. I can hear him
Oh.
talking downstairs.
Oh,
He was probably
I
talking
muted
to
because I sneezed.
Yeah.
My apologies. No, Drake's like part of me wants to lecture on so I can fucking chase you.
No, we got the mini chase still.
Sure. He's going to step up and he's going to do skirmish strike.
Yep. So step and
He's
strike.
going to lob his axe. Yep.
I was wondering why I heard someone
Actually-
mute quickly.
It's like it started crying.
Oh, he's super dead.
22. He's going to turn to the guy that's scared, then turn to Misha and be like,
kill him.
we need one of them alive. Fuck him up all the same. And I'm going to use second action command on Misha.
Yep.
She's going to move up.
Yep.
Big fucking bear. She's just like scattering barrels, stomping down markets. She's pissed. It is a big fucking angry bear.
Mama bear on the rampage, I get it.
There's two of us now. Two bears on the rampage.
28.
That's a hit.
Oh, I rolled shit damage. 11 damage. I would say good luck to him getting the fuck out of there, though. And then can I... Because I saw the guy that Nixie attacked right before, the one that ran away.
Yeah.
He's confident in the bear duo up there, Nixie and Erevan get that. I'm going to turn my hunt to the guy that ran away.
Yep.
Because I'm going to go hunting my next turn. And then, yeah, that's my turn done.
Well, that Skinny Thug is already dead. So, Mordosh.
Yes. Intimidating strike. Since
He's
he likes being
already
afraid so much.
scared.
That's okay. Since he likes being scared so much,
Are we keeping him alive?
would that stack with his current fear? His
It
current
doesn't
frighten, or
stack.
how would that work actually?
You'd
So
have
I probably shouldn't do that then.
you'd have to get the critical hit to put the friend 2 on him. They don't stack. They just kind of negate
Replace.
each other. Yeah. Replace.
Okay,
Thank
then,
you.
no, I won't do that then.
Are we keeping him alive? Drunic said something about keeping him alive.
Yeah, but he's fine still. He's still got plenty of health.
Yeah. But are we saying non-lethal?
Drunic was referring to the one that ran away.
Well, no, I was telling Misha not to kill that one. I'm going to go hunt the other one now.
Because we might not find the guy in time.
In a rare moment of clarity, Drunic is using that pea-sized brain that he has to be like, we could use to get information.
Yeah.
The brain cell he shares with Misha.
Smack him around, but don't kill him.
Yeah.
We'll put him down, but we won't kill him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Misha's got the brain cell 95% of the time. Occasionally, Drunic takes it back.
Okay, so no intimidating strike because that wouldn't help. He's already feared.
That's
so
okay.
Smack him around with your sword.
I guess we'll just attack 3 times.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have targeted him.
Bop, 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 bop.
Let me double check that, but I believe that's gonna hit. Yep, that's gonna hit. 11 damage. As you bite into him
what
with the
did the bear
jaws.
say? It's across the road. Brah, you're dead. 24.
What do you... Okay, yeah, all right.
Claw. Bite. Because why not?
I mean, swing
Put him
big.
to sleep.
Roll a crit on this somehow.
Nope. Hey, I got to miss eventually. Don't attack. Like
You still got a crit. It was just a crit miss, so my statement stands.
Yeah.
Well, as for him, as a big bear has kind of launched at him, and another one, a werebear?
Her son.
An only slightly smaller bear.
Yeah. Well, he's very aware of the bear. So...
How many actions is it to grovel?
Plead for your life.
No, he's going to... yeah, no, he's going to try it.
Fear.
He's going to try to push you, Mordosh.
He's putting hands on you. Oh.
That's so
He has
appropriate.
points.
I do have points.
Yep.
I know.
Yep.
He could use them.
It is to the end of the
Definitely gonna
session,
use them.
so you may as well spend them.
You don't want to 4 point this.
Wow. Okay, cool.
So appropriate, though.
Oh.
It's so appropriate that he's
Can
trying
we
to
just
push
imagine
the
that he did the
werebear.
thing where like someone's like skirting across the floor trying to push someone and the other person just doesn't move?
Oh my
He tried to
god.
push me. I didn't move. Then he slipped and fell.
Imagine for a moment
Wall.
this man, who's reasonably strong in his own right, walks up to like a 9-foot werebear and is like, you know what? I'm gonna shove you. And just kind of all of his might presses against you, Mordosh. Two-handed. He's still got the sword in hands, but and you can tell, you know, for a lesser man, this probably would have worked. For you, he just kind of the feet slips out from underneath him, and he falls flat on his face.
It's like, have you seen the Reacher TV series, the one that came out in the last couple of years?
Yes.
It's like the scene where he tries to push Reacher, and it's just like, huh? I almost feel bad for this fella, dude.
Reacher is a mountain of a man.
Yes.
Oh, he is.
The actor who plays Reacher
Yeah.
was in Ministry of Ungentlemanly Affairs. Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing.
He's fucking hilarious in that.
Yeah.
But they managed to make him smaller. In the 3rd season, they've hired someone that towers over him, and everyone's like, what the fuck did you do?
He is going to attempt to run though. Because his plan was to kind of push you out of the way, so he could make a clean getaway, but you get your strike.
Attack.
Yep. That's gonna be a hit.
Has he taken his bleed damage yet? No.
No.
So it's still that.
End of his turn.
Oh, he's alive still.
That will be him done. We do the bleed damage.
Oh my god, it's so close.
Takes the 6, does a roll. The bleeding manages to
I thought it was
staunch.
only for a round. They have to make recovery.
Respect him.
Yeah.
He's a fucking
That's pretty good.
survivor.
He is a bit of a survivor, but Iravetta, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna go up to him and try and knock him out with my dagger.
Yep, with just the hilt of it, easy done.
Can I not move? I've got the move button, but it's making triangles. Oh, it's because I'm on a body.
Oh, I can do
There
that.
you
Yeah,
I use my keyboard.
yeah. Yeah, you're on an
Yeah, I
old
should
body.
like come up behind him. Should I feint him?
You do have the actions.
I
Yeah.
feel like it's
I'm gonna try and
appropriate that there's
feint.
blood droplets on the floor near where he's run.
Yeah.
How is deception, right? Deception?
And I know what his will save is from the earlier thing.
Ugh. That's poopy.
What are you trying to do?
Deception. Feint him to get him off guard for me.
Oh, got it.
I got a 16. Like, I got a 16 too.
Unfortunately, that won't do it. He's kind of pretty
fine.
aware of everything going on.
Okay, I will just bonk him. Where is my feet? There it is. It's still slashing. Strike.
That's a hit.
Oh my god. Normal. Oh. I rolled double ones.
Now, you did say non-lethal, didn't you?
Yeah, I did say non-lethal.
He's not dead. I know it just said marked him as dead,
Yeah,
but
Got it.
I gotta come up to him. And just cause like I want to join the party of beasts a little. Just for the fun of it.
Don't end combat yet. We still got stuff to do.
that will be probably skill checks. But yes, Iravetta, continue.
I was just gonna say, just because I want to join, like, Mordash being himself, Misha getting all big and
Giant.
being cool, Arabetta when she comes with the guy, because I have one action left in that turn,
Yeah.
can I turn into my hybrid form and just, like, leer over him and knock him out?
Just give him some casual nightmares. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Spider web tie him up.
like one hand just, like, holds his face, and the other one just goes...
Because it was kind of like the bonk on the back of the head with the dagger hilt, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she's just trying to be a little creepy for funs.
Yeah, just for the little funs.
Because Aravetta's not a troll at all.
I was picture. I drew her.
You did your...
No, no. No, I mean, as in, when you troll someone,
Yeah.
Oh, she's a
You
troll,
just
absolutely
trolling.
for people, like she trolls people. Yeah.
basically, I just want to quickly, because he's only got a few more rounds of Enlarged Animal Companion.
Yeah.
The second Drunek turned to hunt, he gave a whistle. Misha scoops him up, and she's going to use her full movement speed for every action he commands her to just hunt down that fucker.
Give
I'm
me a
going to try
survival
and track
check.
him as well. All right, and then
Actually,
I get
that's gonna
+2 on this
work.
because he is my hunted prey.
Yeah, no, there we go.
So, circumstance bonus. I get a 2. Roll. Oh no, I'm re-rolling that one.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I got fucking hero points to spend. Fuck!
Bubby, you should have kept it.
And rolled a 3.
Yeah.
No.
The 18 wouldn't have done it. These guys got the stealths.
Can Misha try?
Misha can try. Misha's got stealth. No, not stealth.
I was about to say, can
Survival.
I try? I have his blood. I did.
And she also gets the +2 because it's my hunted prey.
Yep.
Normal roll.
I mean,
There's a good girl.
I mean,
Come here, you fucker!
how
There's
much
the
more
good
beautiful
girl.
could it be? I would say
She
yes,
makes up for my
Mordosh, but
mistakes.
That's all right. But
Yeah.
she got it.
Well,
So
so what we will do.
there's just a screaming and dwarvish, angry dwarf riding a large-sized bear, carrying through at the fastest pace they can manage after this fucker.
We'll switch over to the Sandpoint map. As you pursue this man through the streets, with Misha's natural 20, it doesn't take you too long to catch up. And because of just Misha's pure size at the moment, nothing's going to stand in her way. And you eventually run him down.
I've got 32 seconds of her being large.
Yeah. So,
fine.
you manage to run him down, and it's not difficult for Misha to pin him. He was already kind of on death's door at this point, so injured, bleeding. You managed to bear him to the ground.
But I just like, I love the mental image. If he turned around at any point, he'd just see like this fucking feral looking dwarf, spit all fly from the mouth, axe in each hand, just probably yelling louder than fucking Misha.
And you do have a little bit of an audience at this point as well.
Yay! I'm a creepy spider person.
Misha's going to like do.
She's also just holding the body of the guy.
She's gonna do that like big bear hug thing. I know she hasn't got the feet for it, but she's gonna just scoop him up and just and he's
Actually, so one of us stay behind with the other guy we captured, or pick him up.
I've got him.
Just pick him and carry him.
I got him. I've got him.
Everybody's got it. This is fine.
I'm just caress. I'm just holding him like a little baby.
I picture her just like dragging him along by the scruff of his coat. Just
Picked him up. She's like holding him because she's fairly tall in a hybrid form.
Yeah.
She's got him. Just holding like a little baby. She's so happy right now.
Well,
but
you'll be ahead of everyone else, Drunic, so what are you doing with him? He's at your mercy.
yeah, Drew's just gonna get like right in his face, like you could smell the pie and the beer and the fucking fury. Like, you got some fucking answer to do, lad. You're gonna tell me fucking everything.
Well, give me an intimidation check. Misha could have.
Can Misha also?
Yeah, she could absolutely assist with this.
I'm about to say, I'll assist.
Actually, can I assist
Yeah, the
Misha?
little bear family can go do this.
Yeah.
Can I
I'll play with
assist
Dixie.
Misha? Brilliant. So I'm gonna roll to assist Misha because I've got a -1. I'm not scary.
No,
Big fucking bear is scary. 12.
Mordosh, you want to help?
Misha.
You want to aid? Yep, that's the aid.
Leave it to the bears. Yep.
Yeah,
Keep
no,
the
absolutely.
bear doing the work. I have a name option
is the
for us
best.
now.
The furries.
Oh god.
Either Monster Mash or what was it? A Beast of Burden.
Ooh, I actually like that one.
works.
I actually kind of
A
like this
burden
one.
with glorious purpose.
But
Oh,
with the 29 from Misha, he kind of cries out, "Oh, what do you want? Please let me live. I'll tell you anything."
Turnit's gonna like hover over and be like, "Oh, you fucking will. Come on, lad. Let's go find somewhere more private." And just have Misha like kind of. She's gonna grab him by the back, like she's gonna put him down, but like grab onto the back of his shirt with a fucking maul,
Yeah.
and just carry him like a disciplined cub to the rest of the group as we find an alleyway to, talk to them.
Well.
Because it is 10, so I don't know if you want to go through a whole interrogation thing.
We take him to the beach. Forget the alleyway. Let's do it here.
On the
Where's
beach.
On the beach, under the cliffs. By the sea. They opened their eyes and were standing above them on the shore.
Sure, okay.
Dramatic.
I'm okay with this.
The whole time, Aravind is just like baby cuddling this man, like swaying him and just looking at Nixie. Like, am I still scary?
DM, would this be appropriate to give the thing that I made?
Absolutely.
I am way taller than you and covered in fur.
Nixie is going to be wide-eyed staring at you. And she's going to pull something out of her side pouch.
Bug spray.
And she's going to hand it
Can you imagine?
She is going to present it with both of her hands and say, I hope this is good enough as an apology.
Huh?
And it is a poorly made spider with the tiger eye as its butt.
Oh.
I have sent the picture into the Sandpoint chat.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to put it in the discussion as well.
It's not that welly made, but it's using beads and the tiger eye as the butt.
Aww.
It's kind of scuffed because she only rolled a 15?
Yeah. But that's possible.
You made this? I say chittering because I have now mandibles.
Yeah. Yes. I made it for you.
That's so good. Have you made stuff before?
No, this is my
I'm
first
like so
time.
close to your face, by the way. She's so happy.
This was my first time. I like all creatures. I didn't mean to be intimidated. I apologize for being intimidated.
Okay, you know, like, most of my shit is just fucking with you, right?
No?
You could be scared. I probably wouldn't give a shit.
Okay.
You just are really fun to fuck with.
I am very gullible, yes, I've been told.
Not the gullible. And she's just gonna link arms and, like, we'll go reconnect with the others. But it's like, you know how people link arms when they're really, really tall? They have to, like, tilt?
Yeah.
Because she's tall and lanky now. I don't know. They look really tall and lanky.
Okay, because I'm 6'3".
How tall are the anti-hybrids? Because they're weird looking.
An extra foot or two on a standard humanoid form. Because like you said, they become a bit taller, a bit lanky. Because, spidery legs, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So,
like, Aravind is not usually this tall.
I would say that, honestly, with Nixie being an elf and kind of naturally tall as well, you'd probably be pretty even.
Awesome! So link arms. I'd be like, it was wonderful. I'm not offended. You asked before whether you, like, shouldn't have pet the Sal. Like, just ask consent. You don't know him. I don't know him. You know what I mean? It's a little weird. He might have a thing. Just those type of stuff.
A little weird.
So while the girls are linking arms and doing it and getting along, I'm just gonna come take the guy off her hands and throw him on my.
No, he's mine.
Well,
He's mine. I literally hiss at you.
Okay, fine. I was gonna let you have your woman's time.
No, we're gonna
Are you
interrogate
still
the
in
fuck out of this guy.
Banff?
Yeah, well, I probably.
Oh my god, can we high five?
Is
Sure.
he still in bear
High five.
form?
that's up to Mordosh.
Yeah.
The feralness only lasts for about a minute, but everything else, that's kind of on him.
Nixie's eyes are like glittering.
Wow.
And as you literally skip off the body.
As you could probably tell what her next action is going to be. But because of her conversation with Iravetto, she will ask first, can I touch your fur?
She's learning!
What did he say?
Sure.
That's what you call her.
She's gonna walk over and she's gonna start playing with your ears.
Well,
Okay.
while these three are having that nice little moment, Druidic.
I told them, bro, I was waiting for them to see what happens.
Yeah. Druidic, as you start to move him away, you hear the telltale sign of something hitting him in the back.
Oh.
Do I see where it came from, or can I try to?
You're currently being patted.
Damn it.
Yeah. Can I try and clock what it is and see what direction it came from?
It was from an arrow. Sorry, it is an arrow from a bow. Otherwise, I'll get a perception check from you quickly.
Yep. Roll.
Was it Indiana Jones?
I'm protecting
24.
baby. He's my baby.
Off in the distance, you catch sight of someone. Not your Indiana Jones friend from before, but definitely someone in like the assassin blacks. With a kind of easily concealable bow. And you can tell he kind of considers lining up another shot before throwing down some sort of smoke bomb. But it doesn't seem to obscure his movement too much. But Misha immediately starts clawing at her nose and kind of tossing you around.
Druidic will like jump off. He's gonna try and like shield her nose a little bit.
Yeah.
But he's gonna yell into the ether at the smoke cloud and be like, "I'll get you later. Don't you fucking worry."
The scent in the air suggests that he threw down some sort of peppermint bomb. Which
Something to stop tracking by scent.
And it's particularly strong for creatures with scent.
Yeah. So Druidic's gonna just kind of like Misha's, I'm assuming, drop the body now. He's gonna use his hatchet, he's gonna cut the back of his shirt off and kind of like make fashion some kind of like muzzle like mouth guard. You know how like you drape a bandana around your face?
Yep.
He's gonna just kind of fashion one of those for Misha, be like, alright. Drag him with us. No sense leaving a body in the fucking ground for people to trip over.
Well,
piece of crap.
I really love to emotion well, so
yeah, he's gonna go back to the group.
I protect this baby with my life.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Well, I will end the session there. But with our heroes having returned back to Sandpoint, and getting an afternoon to kind of relax and settle in and, chill out a little bit, our party has learned once again that sometimes the greatest danger to their own beings is what happens in town as opposed to what happens in the dungeon. But whoever could have been behind this?
I wonder.
I wonder. But if you want to find out what happens and how the players go, and honestly how this moon festival is going to go tomorrow night, you will have to join us next week at 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time, where we'll be continuing 7 Dooms for Sandpoint for Pathfinder 2nd Edition by Paizo Publishing, presented by Tabletop Obscura, and powered by Foundry VTT. Everyone want to shout anything out?
Shields are good. If I had a shield, I wouldn't have took as much damage.
Like it was a problem.
Every time that you say Moon Festival, I have flashbacks to Majora's Mask.
Yeah. I considered it.
I'm waiting for the moon to come down. Yep.
I've already done that this adventure, so you can only have so many Zelda references.
You can never have enough Zelda references.
No.
That's to actually shout out. Huh.
Well, we are going to be raiding the Dwarf Down Under.
Yeah, I gotta figure out what the fuck I'm doing.
But I will also shout out Ish in a Box, who has been streaming a lot lately and has been doing a lot of Last Descendant And Played Up, I believe I've seen you been playing as well. I've been lurking in your streams.
Yep, Played Up in First Ascendant, even though she missed today's stream.
I couldn't. I was so exhausted.
Oh, look, it happens.
It's in the way.
Somebody's hair.
No, thank you.
She has box braids. That's like hundreds of braids.
Look, I've been doing a business course, and today it was a case of I was working on the business course from like 9 a.m. up until about 4:30. I took a break for lunch, but that was about it. So it's just like, oh God. But no, I love this. This is good. This is amazing. I love this campaign. But like I said, we are going to be raiding into the Dwarf Down Under.
Yeah, I'm going to be figuring out what to do. I might just play Liza P. Wind down with that.
See, and for me, I wouldn't say that's a wind down game, but
Wind up.
The new game plus run, so there's no stress to like listen to the plot or anything. I can just skip through all the plot this time.
yeah, you're pretty well equipped as well, because this is still your Golden Live run, isn't it?
Yeah, well equipped. I wouldn't go so far as to say the bosses are actually starting to go. Your stick does nothing. Fuck you.
Well,
but self-inflicted.
well, all that said, then, I hope you all have a good day, a good night, a good week, no matter where you are in the world. And remember, as always, we are the storytellers. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.